everybody, and welcome to the Game Time Tonight pregame show, brought to you this evening by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. Game Time Tonight is coming to you live from Plainville tonight for Nex-Tech Game Time Game of the Week, featuring an MCL clash between the TMP Marion Monarchs and the Plainville Cardinals. I'm Curtis Brown. I'm here with Ivan Sanders, and Ivan, we're back in MCL country tonight,
yes.
And a pretty important game early on in the season for both these teams.
Yeah, it is. And talking to both coaches this week and stuff, they're both 1-1. And they both lost to Oakley. So tonight is a big game for these guys.
Like I said, both teams coming in 1-1. Plainville lost to Oakley last week. It was a close one, 10-7. TMP beat Russell last week, 34-6. And so both these teams, Ivan, they've lost to Oakley, both in pretty close games.
Right.
And both these teams pretty evenly matched, don't you think?
Yeah, I do. And the thing with Plainville, I think they got their defense down. They're still trying to figure out their offense a little bit. And with TMP right now, I think the key for TMP is their quarterback, Harris.
So on offense, Plainville, they run a spread offense, and they are breaking in some new pieces. They're averaging 241 yards per game and 11 points per game. Junior quarterback Ethan Hamilton, he's thrown for 207 yards and a touchdown. He's ran for another 40 yards. They're led in rushing by their sophomore running back Kyle Werner. He has 219 yards and 2 touchdowns. Junior receiver Anders Dewey leads the team with 92 yards receiving. Defensively, though, Ivan, they've been pretty solid. They've only given up 12 points per game. They're led in tackles by their senior defensive end, Peyton Rathbun. He's got 17 tackles and a sack. Safety Ben Hansen also has 14 tackles and an interception on the year. And so that's kind of what's been carrying them for early on the first 2 games, right, is their defense, why their offense is breaking in those new pieces.
Well, Plainville right now, they're still trying to figure out their offensive side, and we know why. Casey's gone. Fennessy's gone.
Right.
So they got new guys in those positions, and he's pretty confident tonight they're going to click. So
TMP, on the other hand, they've put up 24 points per game, and they're led by their sophomore quarterback, Cade Harris. He's thrown for 231 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's ran for 177 yards and 2 touchdowns. Their fullback, Bryce Seib, has added 121 yards rushing and a touchdown, and they're led in receiving by their junior wide receiver, Mark Rack. He's got 107 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, they just give up 16 points per game. Their junior linebacker, Bryce Seib, he's added 18 tackles and a sack. But their leading tackler is Cade Harris, again, on defense with 22 tackles and a tackle for loss. And really, for TMP, Cade Harris is a playmaker, both sides of the ball, offensively, leading in passing and rushing, and defensively leading in tackles.
Yeah, and that's the thing that you worry about, because he's playing on both sides, and he is key on both sides. I think for those guys, Harris and Wentling are the 2 best players on that side. So
Plainville last year beat TMP 16-0, and the Cardinals have won 6 straight against TMP. They've beat them every time since TMP's been in the Mid-Continent League. Ivan, does TMP have the weapons tonight to maybe turn those tides, or is it more the same where the Cardinals
They're hoping
winning?
so. They're hoping so. This is why it's a big game tonight. I think for TMP, if they win tonight, they're probably going to have the feeling they're over the hump. They're on their way to maybe 6-2, 5-3. For Plainville, they're hoping to win tonight, just continue to keep rolling. So
should be a good game, and we'll have that coming to you here just in a few minutes. That's our Game Time Tonight pregame show, brought to you by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. Up next is the scouting report with tonight's head coaches, so stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home, memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today. Nex-Tech Cloud Phone goes where you go. In the office? Perfect. At the lake? That works. In the field? Yep. Grilling a steak? Absolutely. Cloud Phone is perfect. for the small business. And here's why. They're cost-effective, reliable, scalable, secure, and mobile. If you're up for freedom and saving money, call now. Oh yeah, sign a qualifying cloud phone contract and don't pay for 90 days. Call 1-800-588-6649. Ask about our cloud phone systems. Some restrictions apply. Limit. A special thanks to the Game Time Full Season Boosters, Professional Fire Equipment, and Studer Contractors. You are an important sponsor of the Nex-Tech Game Time broadcast. Wishing all Cardinal athletes a successful season both on and off the field from Wilkins Manufacturing, H&C Oil Operating, and First State Bank of Plainville. They're proud supporters of the Plainville Cardinals.
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Nex-Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected. Try us for 30 days, risk-free.
It's time to grab the new school supplies, fill the backpacks, and celebrate the memories of a new school year. Let Nex-Tech be your solution of reliability and experience the difference a true local company can provide this school year with half price for 6 months. That's right. Add phone, internet, or TV now and enjoy half price for 6 months. Experience more and live better this school year with Nex-Tech. Visit nex-tech.com/deals today.
All right, Coach. Hey, with the COVID ordeal that we're going through right now, how are you and your staff dealing with that, and how's your players adjusting to practices and things?
Well, the players have done a great job. Right now, we're only, half the guys in the locker room at a time, and wearing masks the whole time in the locker room. And anytime we have film session, masks on, just doing everything we can to, keep us having a season. And we've only had a couple instances where we've lost a guy for a practice or two, and I hope that continues.
All right. Hey, just looking at your team, you're a young team from what you and I just talked about and stuff. You have some great returners coming back. What's your goals for the team this year?
The goals are same as it's always been, continue every week and improve every week, just get better all the time. And our seniors need to step up a little bit, and we've put some emphasis on that, and they're starting to do a little better job with that, and just keep emphasizing get better every day and improve throughout the season.
All right. Hey, you lost to Oakley. You beat Russell last week. What's your thoughts on those two games, and how did your team perform?
Against Oakley, we did some really good things. Oakley's a good team. They've got some people that hurt us, and I thought we were pretty well prepared going into that game. And then with Russell, we came out kind of sluggish. Once we got things going there, turned out we did the right things, and it turned into a win for us.
All right. You've got Plainville on Friday night. They're 1-1 as well. I think they've lost to Oakley and then beat Peterborough by 1. So I'm looking at this week's game as kind of a separator point.
Yeah, we're pretty excited for this week. We're doing some good things right now, I think, and watching Plainville on film, they're definitely not the Plainville team that they've been in the past, but it's still a game that you got to show up. We got to play hard. We got to do the right things. We got to maintain our focus. We can't beat ourselves is a big thing. We've had some penalty issues, and we've got to get that corrected. But no, we're really looking forward to this week's game.
All right, thanks, Coach. Hey, you're 1-1 right now. How are you and your staff and your players? How are you guys dealing with this COVID thing?
We've had some trouble with it at the beginning of the year, but so far we've handled it very well. I guess doing what we have to as far as wearing masks and keeping things clean and practicing and being safe just so we can have our season. If those are the things we got to do, then we're going to do those so that we can play.
Awesome. All right. Hey, you beat Peeberg 14-13. You lost to Oakley 10-7. Tell me about your team and tell me about those last 2 games and see what your thoughts are.
Oakley, we thought we left some stuff out there, but they did as well too. So those first couple games, there's always a strong learning curve. And so we're just hoping that our team and our players and coaches just respond well to that learning curve and what we need to do to go ahead and progress and reach our full potential this season. Last week, hats off to Oakley. They came and played hard, and they were fast and physical and did some things defensively that we weren't quite ready for. But I think in the long run, and like I said, I hope that makes us a better team down the road.
All right. All right, you've lost Finney and Casey and a few others last year from with your team. And who are you looking at to fill those kind of shoes that those guys are gone now?
Ethan, our quarterback's done a good job. He's still learning, but he's done a great job. He's got a good arm throwing the ball. Kyle Warner had to step in for Jared last year when he broke his hand and did a fantastic job as a freshman. So both those guys I've got a lot of confidence in, and our wide receivers and our line do too. Like I said, just learning from those first 2 games, hopefully we can get some things cleaned up in the rest of the season and really show everybody our full potential.
All right, last one. You got TMP on Friday night. What have you seen on film with those guys?
They've definitely got some speed. They definitely have some, they're aggressive up front. Their linebackers flow fast. They've got some weapons at receivers that they can throw to, and they'll go up and make a play and catch a ball. So they're dangerous defensively and offensively. And of course, with the Harris kid back there on special teams returning things, he's a strong weapon that they have that we're going to have to do everything we can to wrap up and break down and stop him from getting in the end zone.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Good evening and welcome everybody to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where our game of the week tonight features the TMP Marion Monarchs and the Plainville Cardinals here live from Plainville. And beautiful evening out here, Ivan, for
really
some
is.
football. Field looks amazing.
The field looks great. I've got a jacket. You don't.
Yeah, we're going to see how long that
on top of the
lasts.
stands with the COVID deal. They put us outside this year. So
So-
we'll see how tough Curtis Brown is tonight.
We got a good matchup tonight. Both teams in here come in 1-1 on the year. Both teams losing close games to Oakley, so pretty evenly matched matchup for tonight.
Yeah, well, TMP's was what, 36-12, something like that score, wasn't it?
Well, it was tied in the fourth quarter. I think they lost by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they lost by 2 touchdowns, but TMP or Plainville 10-7. So I think it's going to be an interesting matchup here tonight. So
TMP is going to receive the opening kickoff. Back deep will be number 10, Cade Harris. He does a little bit of everything for the Monarchs.
All world for TMP right now. If they lose that guy, they got trouble. So.
Yeah. So Harris back deep, kicking off for the Cardinals, Parker Krob. Getting it teed up at the 40-yard line. Got a little bit of a south wind coming at you. Scoreboard still says a minute left before we kick off. Both teams anxious to get out here, Ivan. Looks like
they're
both
all
of them
jacked up and ready to go here. So another minute to go.
Yeah, so
the striped shirts, they're trying to push the clock a little bit.
they're wanting to get this game kicked off too.
Yep. They stopped it.
There we
Got
go.
a little power down there in that white hat. So
So set to kick off is Krob for the Cardinals, back deep, Harris for the Monarchs. We get this game started in the Mid-Continent League. Both teams 1-1 in the league. And here we go. And the whistle already blows. So hopefully that's not an indication. We've got offsides already on the opening kickoff. You don't see that often, Ivan.
Plainville's a little anxious. See, they should let the clock run.
Yeah.
So
So they got Cardinals got too early of a start, moving back 5 yards. But it looks like now, Harris is going to have an opportunity to return this, and he's dangerous back there. 31 yards per return, averaging on the year.
well, I don't know. We'll have to see if he gets to field it in the air here. So Plainville's got a great coach with Grant Stevenson and his staff.
in Jay Harris's second year
Yep.
at the helm for the Monarchs. And so Crowd with a kick, low kick this time, going to bounce, and
Sunday
Harris going
hop.
to pick it up at the 15, going across the middle. Good return here for Harris. He's across the 30 down to maybe the 31, 32-yard line.
Here we go.
And he'll start at quarterback for the Monarchs. In the backfield will be junior Bryce Seib, junior Lance Lang, and senior Jace Lang. Running a flexbone set are the Monarchs. Wide receivers Jace Wentling and Mark Rack. Up front for the Monarchs, Colton Hagens, Jacob Sack, Michael Hale, Marcus Legree, and Matt Hess. So you'll see a little bit of motion here, won't you, out of this flexbone?
Yeah, well, you'll
Ivan?
see that one back go in motion. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If you run a real flexbone, one of them has to go in motion.
And now
so.
Seib in motion, going to pitch it out to him. And he's met there by a number of Cardinals. The first there will be, looks like number 12 out there. And I'm going to check the sheet. He wasn't the starter listed, but Carter Selmer, the sophomore, coming up making the tackle.
Yeah, I think Grant was playing mind games with you when he sent those names to you. He didn't want anything released.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time this year.
You're a lawyer. I wouldn't trust you either.
Yeah, not too many people do. So, so second down and 9 for TMP.
Spread them out a little bit.
Yeah, widen out that flexbone set just a bit.
Trying to get some guys out of the box.
And now it's going to be a sweep out the other way. This is number 21. That's Lance Lang. A good counter sweep almost for the Monarchs, and always close to the 40-yard line. Going to be just 2 yards short of the first down, so 3rd and 2.
And this is the thing that for TMP, which is a bonus, they've already shown you 2 different offensive sets already. So they're pretty relaxed in what they do.
And they're going right at the
Flex
senior
bone again
defensive
here.
end, Peyton Rathbun, for the Cardinals. Now 3rd and 2. Harris under center. And again, a motion by Seib. Looking to throw on 3rd down. Out pattern. He's got his man out there. That's Wentling. Breaks a tackle. Stiff arms another guy across the 40, and they're out of bounds. Jace Wentling on the reception. They'll get a first down for the Monarchs.
Yeah, they're gonna have their hands full tonight with number 11. That's for sure. And it was a great pass. So, but slipped off that tackle. So
Yeah, Wentling, the 6'1", 180-pound junior, with the 20-yard pickup, is a first down for the Monarchs at the 36, 37-yard line. Back in tight now with Wentling out wide, it looks like. And now Harris running the option. And he's going to cut it up, and he's met there by a number of Cardinals. Stripping that ball. One of them, that's a good coaching team. You can tell one of them hits, the other one comes in for the strip.
the first guy stand him up, and the other guys get to top him off or strip it. So
looked like Dobson there for the Cardinals in for the tackle. Loss of a yard by Harris brings up 2nd down and 11. They were all over him.
I would pay attention to 11 here. I would pay attention. He's a playmaker on that side over there.
And they're giving him 8 yards.
8 yards. And he could run him out and run him off and come back for the ball.
Now laying in motion the Seib, give the Seib up the middle. Flag down.
That'll be a holding.
Good tackle there by Dakota Yost, the junior. 6'3", 320-pound defensive tackle. And it's going to be holding on the Monarchs.
Wouldn't you say when the white hat throws a hat,
Yeah.
a flag from the back?
99% of the time.
There you go, baby. There you go.
And are they going to take it? Yeah, they looks like they are going to take it.
Oh, I'd back
it would have
them up,
been,
too.
3rd and 9 maybe.
Here it's 3rd and forever.
Yep.
What's that?
2nd down.
Oh, you guys are good. We can see.
Yeah, it's 2nd down and 13, it looks like. That's a big. Ivan, you're already getting in fights over here?
Just the
first night we're in the stands and you're over there mixing it up.
We're in Plainville, so.
So 2nd down and 23.
It's a keeper. It's a keeper.
And
Got out
Harris
to
on
the
the left
outside.
side, but good gang tackle there by
Ball's
the
out.
Cardinals. Yeah, I think it bounced out when he hit the ground.
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you is they know who their playmaker is. They're going to They're going to work on 10. They get
Hanson
2 or 3 guys on him, taking him down to the ground.
Hanson in there for the tackle for the Cardinals, brings up 3rd down and probably 20.
Harris even got slow, a little up slow on that one.
That was a hard, he got slung down to the ground pretty hard.
He's, they need him on offense and defense. So,
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't know, either team has a whole lot of depth. You see 3 guys over there for the Monarchs that are coming in and out. But now big 3rd down play. Harris
watch out for 11. Watch out.
Throw it up to Whitling. He's got some room, and he makes the catch on the sideline. They're going to call it in. Boy, that ball held in the air forever, but Whitling goes up and brings it down.
It looked like somebody shot it. So, but really, honestly, I think you got to play up tight on him and knock him off a rhythm, you know.
Well, Whitling had turned around 2 or 3
inside.
times.
Yeah, he looked inside and then turned outside, and there the ball was right there.
That ball hung in the air for Harris just long enough for Whitling to get up and grab it for the 1st down right on the sidelines. Good catch. And the Monarchs have a 1st down converted to 3rd and 20.
Yeah, you're going to have to really get up on tight on him. You just can't let him just get free. Give him 8 yards to play with him.
Yeah, they've got Parker Krob out there, but he's still giving him 7-8 yards. And this is Harris on the pitch
Nice
to
pitch.
Lang on the left side, and he's met by Hanson, but he picks up 6-7 yards.
Well, he played it perfect right there. You want to bring that guy in and then pitch it at the last second. So, perfect play.
I'm sorry, that was Andrew Shorts on the carry for the Monarchs. They're rotating some guys in, it looks like. So 2nd down and 4. Gain of 6 on 1st down. Pretty good drive so far for the Monarchs. Harris under center. Seib the fullback.
I would watch out for Wentling here.
Looks
I
like
really
Jace
would.
Lang and Schwartz are the wing backs. And a give to Seib, and he tries to bounce it outside. Nowhere to go. And he's tackled.
Ball's out.
There's a ball, though. Yep, ball's on the ground.
He
Let's
was
see, he's
carrying
got
it
it.
like a loaf of bread.
And looks like TMP fell back on it. Yeah, Seib came back on it, but
Yep. He tried to cut back inside.
And therefore the Cardinals, number 24, Brandon Bren. There's just instead of going straight up the middle, he tried to bounce that outside.
11 over for Plainville over here.
Hanson.
He's holding his hand a little bit. Hey, I would just watch Wentling on that side over there. Really.
And Krob, only 5'9". Here comes the blitz. Run right the middle. There's Lang off the tackle. And he's still fighting for a 1st down. Good, tough run there by Lance Lang. Boy, he was stopped, and he kept those feet moving, got a 1st down.
He did. He kept his legs moving, kept pumping.
Maybe they snatched the towel being thrown to the other side.
No Plainville guy wants to go up and say,
Nobody's
that's my
picking
towel.
that up. Yeah, now.
That's my laundry.
Dang it. So
Hey,
1st and goal right at the 10-yard line.
Hey, this is really, honestly, it's right now. You're on the 10. Wentling's way on his side over there where they've completed 2 big passes.
Good drive by the Monarchs here to start this game off. Harris under center. Now Lang in motion.
Oh.
They got the right tackle moved. It looks like that is Matt Hess moving just a little bit. They're leaning. Cost the Monarchs 5 yards. Now 1st and goal from the 15. And you kind of run out of some room down here.
Yep.
But Harris has found Whitling twice.
That's where I would go like right now. Gives you enough space here. Gives you another 5 yards.
Yep, Whitling split out left.
They're rolling
Now
this
Harris
way.
is going to keep off to the right-hand side, and they come up and gang tackle him again. Again, that's Hanson on the tackle, and, boy, they're really keying on Harris tonight, Ivan.
Hey, I would. If he's taking a drink of water, I'd be hitting it because
you at least have 2 guys on him when he's drinking water.
it's just, he is so key to them. And I'm not talking about just taking somebody out, but I'd make him work for everything he gets. So
Dobson again as well out there for the Cardinals on tackle. So 2nd and goal from the 14.
You
give him a yard on the carry.
I hate to just keep saying this, but I would not go to sleep over there with 11 over there. I just would
they're
not.
playing. It's
He's
9
looking.
guys in the box.
Little bit of a
Harris
fade.
goes the other way,
Oh.
and is it picked off? Nice job there by Hansen. Makes the adjustment to get his hand out.
And the great thing about that, he stayed where he was supposed to be. Stayed home and watched that little curl. So
Not a bad idea. They faked Whitling's way and went the other, but incomplete pass brings up 3rd and goal from the 14, and they've got a kicker. He's made some extra points, but is this 2-down territory?
the way that he was kicking here earlier, I think it's a field goal if they don't score here. Or if they don't if they don't score.
Harris under center here. Seib in the backfield. Here comes the blitz.
Whitling, there it is, right there.
And he throws it up to Whitling, but
Just throwing it up.
they moved Hansen over there on Whitling, a little taller defender.
They needed to do that.
Yep.
They really did, but that was kind of you can't even call that a fade. It was kind of a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And let
There
him
was
go
some
find
pressure coming in on Harris, and he got the ball out and falls incomplete.
Coming out with a T there, a little bit of a holder.
So we got us some wind here, blowing from the south.
He was looking really good though, pregame kicking. So
Whitling going to tee this up at the 21. So this will be a 31-yard field goal.
But it's the hash mark. I mean, that's the side. He's got to come back to it.
Harris, the holder. Snap good. Hold is down. The kick is up. What a beautiful kick.
Good.
Wow. That'd have been good from 41, I think, Ivan.
It
That was.
But he was doing that in pregame, so it looks good.
So Whitling with the field goal, and TMP takes the early lead here, 3-0 in the first quarter. 6:13 remaining. Big long drive by the Monarchs. Couple third down conversions.
But the great thing for Plainville is they only did 3, but now they've got to, on their offense, they've got to do something with the ball here because TMP had the ball for so long.
Yeah.
So
over half the first quarter gone, and TMP getting it done through the air. Harris to Whitling on 2 big plays.
I just think what's going to be interesting for TMP is the work of their linemen on defense. You've got 2 freshmen starting.
Yeah,
So it puts a lot of weight on those linebackers. So
TMP up front, starting on the defense in a 3-4 formation. Colton Hagens, Kendall Walker, and Marcus Legree at the linebacker position. There's Matt Hess, Bryce Seib, Michael Hale, and Jace Lang. Cornerbacks Mark Rack and Jace Whitling, a strong safety Harris, and the free safety Lance Lang. For the Cardinals, at quarterback will be Ethan Hamilton. Running back Kyle Werner. At receivers Ben Hansen, Parker Krob, Brandon Brin, and Anders Dewey. Up in the middle, up front for the Cardinals, Tyler Rohr, Dakota Yost, Garrett Whitney, Jonah Smith, and Peyton Rathbun. So back deep to receive. For the Cardinals. Kind of hard to tell. I can't tell that number out there, but Whitling set the kick off from the 40 after just making a 31-yard field goal. And it's a high kick. Hansen going to take this at the 10. Going to do a little reverse, and there's Werner with the ball at the 10. Stayed home, breaks a tackle, though. He's got some room down the sidelines. Gets to the 30-yard line. That's a good job out there by number 20, Mark Rack. Was able to stay home, but couldn't make the tackle.
does that remind you of anybody?
Yeah.
Who?
Nightmares.
Smith Center.
Yeah.
On that reverse.
Oh, yeah, that was, yep.
Really. No one does it any better than the way they do it, but that was for really being that close to the side and still get away with it.
I think receiver out here looked like he was a little too far up, but that's
what
back. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Hamilton. Kind of a shorter little quarterback.
They're coming up here with a 4-man set here with 2 linebackers. They're going to blitz.
Yep.
I mean, they're just going to blitz all night.
Yeah, the outside backers are up now. The middle backers coming up. It looks like could be bringing 7. They got 2 guys covering 3 out there. Look at a nice throw to number 24 and a couple of yards out there, Brandon Brin. But, boy, they only have 2 guys out there covering 3.
And that's the thing. If you can get past that first tackler, most of the time he's going to be gone to the house because they're putting 6 to 7 guys in the box there.
It's going to be an interesting chess match. Yeah, Coach Stevenson's going to spread them out. Looks like Coach Harris is going to stick his 7 right there at the line. Hamilton in the shotgun. Warner now switch positions at the running back. Going to run the option. That's just going to be a give to Hamilton out to the 35, and he's up to close to the first
40.
down at the 40.
Right at the 40.
Going to be just a little bit short. Well, that was a straight quarterback sweep.
Yeah, and that's the thing about you're just trying to beat what they're packing those 6 guys there in the center. And
yeah, both plays for the Cardinals have been towards the sideline. Now 3rd down and 1.
they got everybody in the box.
4 receivers, 2 split each way. Hamilton in the shotgun for the Cardinals.
Another guy sneaking in.
Yeah, middle linebackers are coming in, and this is going to be a give to Warner. He's got some room. Just tripped up at the 35-yard line. Boy, he got through that first wave of defenders, and he was about a shoelace from going.
Here's the thing. I think that I didn't get to see the Oakley game with Plainville, but talking to Coach Stevenson the other day, this defensive setup is exactly the way he described it, what Oakley did to them. So
1st and 10 for Plainville now at the 36-yard line, or 44-yard line.
It's a carbon copy from what he tried to design, wrote down on a piece of paper for me.
And there's another sweep by the quarterback. Hamilton now cuts it up the field. He's got some running room. 45-50 now to the 40. 35-30 cut, makes another cut, gets down. The ball's out, though. And does TMP recover, or is he going to be down? Here's the call. They're going to say he's down.
Oh, no.
Which one?
Oh,
one
no,
says
they
they're down. The other
changed it.
one says no, fumble.
He is the guy in the center is saying he was down, and then the other guy pointed the other direction.
Yeah, they both, one said down, the other one said fumble. And
wow, I can't believe somebody didn't get up and talk about that one.
A good run by Hamilton. Our replay's not up right now. We would take a look at that, but
somebody punched that out.
Yeah, one too many cuts and a fumble.
You got to worry about people coming up from behind you when you're trying to cut.
So now in motion is Lang going to give to Saib up the middle. Just nowhere to go.
Man,
still fighting, though. Man.
He runs hard.
Going to give him at least 2 yards. Boy, that didn't look like anything.
He looked like dead in the water.
Yeah. 2-yard gain by Saib. And
that's an interesting call. Whitling goes out.
Yep.
And that number isn't even on the sheet. 22.
22, 12 it looks like. Michael Gross coming in.
Oh, okay, yep.
So flex bone set again for the Monarchs, spread out wide. Are the receivers. Now in motion is Lang, and now they're going to false start. Some of that the timing still just isn't there for them. That's the second false start.
Well, you can also put that down to as, you're flipping different offensive schemes back and forth, so your timing gets off a little bit. And
yeah, we seen them last year run from the shotgun.
Well, they ran a wishbone.
Then they run from the wishbone.
We did a game where they did a wishbone. So
and now flex bone set. And there's going to be an option for Harris. Going to pitch it. Bad pitch on the ground. Is who's got this now? Let's see who's got it. And
Plainville, I think he tried to scoop it as he went by, and should have fell on it.
Well, Harris took a big hit there. Was able to get the pitch off, but the pitch was low.
I'm telling you right now, I'd take my best player on defense on Wendling.
Yeah.
I would put him on there and know where the sticks are.
So now they take, looks like Brendan Brin is coming out of the game.
Yeah.
And
where's 11? He's on the other side.
And they're going to bring Hansen over now from a safety position. Going to have him one-on-one coverage with Whitling. And
I would get up in his face to where he can't even get off the line.
And this is
he's
Harris
just going to
going
turn
back
this way.
And nothing. There's another fumble, or was it? There's a sack. Yeah, he was under pressure. Harris was under pressure the whole time.
Well, I was thinking their offensive line thought he'd cut it loose already.
Yeah.
So
That was Garrett Whitney on the sack for the Cardinals. So now 4th down for the Monarchs. And Plainville's going to get pretty good field position out of this. 2:15 remaining first quarter, still 3-0 our score. Whitling back to punt this time. Back deep for the Cardinals is Kyle Werner. And the punt is off.
Oh, a little pooch.
Yep. And they're gonna. We heard your favorite call in football. I hear it clear up here. Everybody get away.
It is the word that is universal.
So,
but in today's times, it doesn't work very well.
Plainville take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Good field position. So the fumble for Plainville hurts them, but
yeah,
not too bad.
Here's the thing: they held them here.
Yep.
And the thing about it is, I think Plainville's size up front is going to dominate their offensive line. I mean, they've had 2 great plays by Whitling.
So Hamilton now back in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. 1 setback is Werner.
This is exactly what
And here comes the blitz.
Grant threw up on the.
And Hamilton just tucks it. It looks like it was going to be an option, but good coverage out there. And that was Michael Hale coming up making the tackle for the Monarchs. So they say we've seen some quarterback sprints or quarterback outside runs, but that one looked like an option play.
Yeah, an option play, and he just felt that he saw a lane, but it closed up pretty quickly.
So 2nd down and 8 now for Plainville, right at the 30-yard line. Flip the receiver 3 to the right. Now going to throw it out there. Bounce passes to Hansen. He picks it up and
Did you see that?
gets close to the 1st down.
Didn't that hit the grass?
It did hit the grass. I don't know if it was going backwards maybe.
Did we only count like 1 bounce or?
I don't
know. Maybe my eyes.
It may have been backwards though. If it was going back.
I just had it pointed out by a gentleman in the crowd, but.
So 3rd and 1 now for Plainville.
Nice pass though.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd go left. I would go left all day long.
And now give to Werner off the right side, and he's going to have the first
Tuck
down.
the
Still
ball,
on his
tuck
feet.
the ball.
Still on his feet. Gets down across the 20 to maybe the 19-yard line. Good tough run there by Werner.
God, he was carrying it like a loaf of bread though. And there was guys hitting him. So sorry, I was talking like a coach. But
coaching from the sidelines or from the press box.
yeah, tuck the ball away. So.
Just 20 seconds remaining here, first quarter.
But Curtis, look at the gap on that left-hand side.
Yep, running down time here. 5 seconds to go.
Grant might just let it run out.
Yep.
He might feel more lucky on the other direction.
One more play, and there's going to get the zone read by Hamilton. Boy, he rode that for as long as he could. And now he's kind of a little.
Hey, get off me.
Yeah, a little scrum there at the end of the first quarter, but that's a quick first quarter here from Plainville.
Yeah.
Our score, TMP 3, Plainville 0. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
At Next Generation, we're working to keep kids local, and you can help. Your gift of any amount provides opportunities for high school and college students to experience local careers with local businesses right here at home.
Opportunities for paid internships that teach students about their local community and prepare them with hands-on job skills now, so they are ready to remain local for the future.
Like me in Plainville.
Like me in Phillipsburg.
Students like me in Waukene.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45, featuring the coaches' interviews. All this live action is brought to you in part by Rogers & Associates, Mapes & Miller, AquaShield Roofing and Construction, Redeem Designs, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We're starting here in the second quarter. Our score 3-0. TMP with the lead over Plainville. And Plainville, though, at the ball and driving down at the 19-yard line. So we'll see kind of in the same area where TMP's drive stalled out.
We might get to see something they haven't done yet. I mean, number 2 for Plainville,
Preston Osmeyer.
He keeps looking back at Grant, asking a question as he's running out there. And look at that inside receiver. He's got a good 10 yards.
Yeah. So TMP still sticking their 7 right there near the line of scrimmage. Here's Hamilton looking to throw. There's a flag down. He's got Parker Krob in for the score. That's going to be a holding.
On Wentling.
Wentling came up and held him, but that was a good run there. It looked like Hamilton was going to run, pulled up, threw the ball deep.
It looked like he ran kind of almost into Wentling a little bit and set it up a little bit, and Wentling grabbed a hold of him.
So, 19-yard touchdown throw from Ethan Hamilton to Parker Krob.
Set up nicely on the short side of the field as well. So, a lot of traffic over there.
So, extra point attempt here for Krob now. Scores a touchdown. Going to try to add the extra point. Just taking care of all the scoring by himself.
No.
And the kick is up. And it's no good. Off to the right, it looks like.
Did you see the snap?
Yeah.
He come rolling back there like a Tootsie Roll, man.
But so the extra point is no good.
I thought I was seeing something.
Our score now, Plainville with the lead, 6-3 over TMP. And one play into the second quarter, Ivan and Plainville able to connect on a nice pass, nice play. That was a good design.
Great play, great design, and actually went on probably the number 2 player on that defense with Harris being 1 and Wentling being number 2. I mean, went right at him. So,
well, they had run that quarterback sweep a couple times and looked like it came out looking like that. And Hamilton
tucked it and then he pulled it out and threw kind of a dart. So
Plainville on the scoreboard.
Look, I think you're getting cold, man. You got chicken skin over there. Did I tell you how cozy I am in my coat?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's all right.
You always bring a coat. That's what I
know.
I guess I should have reminded you when you were getting in the car, but you had that big Slurpee with you. So.
Yeah. Well, you have to gut it out tonight.
I'll try to tell you how warm I am.
Okay.
A couple of times at least.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll remind me several times.
Well, what we could do, Curtis, at halftime is go down on the south end. We could warm up a little bit.
Yeah, they got a slow start to this game, but
they're showing up.
Yep, kind of like
they're representing. So,
and we always have a pretty good crowd over there behind the scoreboard for Plainville.
Yeah, they really do.
And we got an RV on the other side, so
that Cousin Eddie showed up.
Looks like a little nicer than Cousin Eddie, but Krob with the kick, and going to take by one of the up men for the Monarchs. 28. Oh, if Hansen doesn't take him, doesn't make that tackle, he's got some room.
That's Griffin Shoemaker.
Griffin Shoemaker, the freshman. Good return to the 35.
Well, he bounced off that first tackler, but the tackler stayed with him. So
now let's see what Cade Harris and the Monarchs can do in their third possession. Last time, not so good. The first drive, a nice long sustained drive, ended in a field goal.
Well, the thing with that first one was those 2 passes to Wentling.
Yeah.
So I think if you take Wentling out of that sequence.
And he's here at the bottom of your screen, one-on-one with Krob.
Now we got a different set here. We got an I set.
Yep, I formation for the Monarchs.
And they're going to look at
Harris
Wentling.
looking to throw, goes the other way, and he's got a man out there, makes a catch right on the sidelines. Mark Rack, nice catch and
nice
throw.
Pass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of as a deep out.
I tell you what, that just goes to show they got somebody else that can catch as well. So you just can't go to sleep on somebody here.
Harris hung in there. Pressure was coming down, but line held just long enough for that pitch and catch. So first down now in Cardinal territory.
I'm just a firm believer of being uptight and take those guys out of their rhythm instead of giving them 7 or 8 yards to try to juke you so much.
Now back to the I formation.
10 yards close to it, 8 at least.
And this is a give to Lance Lang. Going to get 5 yards on the play. And that's just an ISO off the right-hand side. Kind of went away from the motion of that flex bone, just went to straight I formation. I tell you, they're not afraid to run different sets.
No, they're not, which is a good thing that, it just changes everything when you do this kind of stuff. So
I formation. Seib and Lang in the backfield. Going to give the Lang off the left-hand side. Good penetration there by the Cardinals. That's Dakota Yost, and they're going to call him dead. Oh, unfortunate for Plainville, but fortunate for TMP.
I agree with the Plainville side on this one. He's continued to fight. He's trying to continue to fight.
Where are they going to mark this ball up here? Wow.
Wow.
That's good forward progress. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. So
here's the thing on that play is he continues as they've done, and then they break loose and they continue to let him run.
They must have blown that dead pretty quick.
That's a quick whistle.
So 3rd down, 6 for the Monarchs here at the 42-yard line. I formation set for Harris. A lot of room up top. Going to run a sweep.
Harris.
And flag down. Harris has got the first down. Ball's out again, and Plainville's on top of it. That's Ethan Hamilton dropping down, picking that ball up. Plainville's got it. We'll see what the flag's about, though.
There's some laundry out there.
Big call coming out there.
But it's out from the side, so it'll be interesting to call.
There's old Keith Smith giving the old stop sign to the linesman over there. Tell him, hold on, fellas. Gotta figure this out
That
first.
big a conversation, it could be on Plainville.
Yep.
But that won't be pretty
Is
if
he
it
offsides?
is. I hope he's talking to Plainville. So, their ball.
Yeah, illegal formation there by the Monarchs, going to decline that, and Plainville has their.
That goes to maybe show you that maybe one of their receivers was on the set or should have been off.
Right. So.
And that can happen when you're flipping and flopping. So
absolutely. So 1st down for Plainville, their first forced turnover. Something that.
Look at this here, the TMP. Oh, they're bringing another guy out. He's kind of just playing an area though.
Yeah, that outside linebacker, Matt Hess, is not. And now he slides out. Not playing man. They're
look
playing
at that.
zone.
He's sliding in.
A lot of movement by there.
Grant's taking a look, making another call.
And this is a give to Warner. He's got some room off the left-hand side and just tripped up.
Shoelace tackle by Schwartz.
Yep.
Shoelace tackle.
Number 7 there for the Monarchs. Yeah, Andrew Schwartz comes up with just enough of the shoelace to trip Warner up, or else he'd been in the end zone. And boy, once Plainville's able to break that initial line, there's just nobody there.
Well, it's because of the setup that they're having, you know. And also, too, I think they've got Griffin Shoemaker out there, 28, at a linebacker spot. That's another freshman out there, Kendall Walker, 76. He's a freshman up on the line.
Yep.
And where he ran before, that was right at Shoemaker.
So it looks like there may be a fire. We've got the volunteer fire department leaving. So send some people scrambling, it looks like.
Well, small town fire departments.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for Plainville at the 44-yard line, 46-yard line. This is a give. Now Hamilton's going to keep it, and it gets stood up. Nice job there by the Monarchs. That's number 5, Bryce Seib, initially. Hamilton maybe gets a yard to the 45.
Yeah, that's really big here. There's 2 freshmen out there. They just shook hands. They're out there hitting. Kendall.
There's 3 freshmen.
Yeah.
3 freshmen for the Monarchs. They've got 2 up front. 2nd down and 9 for Plainville at the 45-yard line. 3 receivers to the right for Hamilton out of the shotgun. Warner now switching sides. There's going to be a run for Hamilton off the left-hand side, and he's met and stopped there. Good job coming up, making the tackle, Seib again from his linebacker spot. Good flow there from the Monarchs.
Yeah, I mean, it's just got a chess game going on here right now.
So now 3rd down and 9. Plainville out of the shotgun.
This might be
And here comes looking up.
is this a pass on, trying to get him to jump.
Yep. They're going to call timeout. Stevenson looking for a free 5 yards there, but unable to get him the jump. So Plainville's going to take a timeout. We'll take on with them. You're watching Game Time here on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
That just goes to show you. Maybe.
Welcome back to Plainville here for our Nex-Tech Game Time game of the week between the Cardinals and the TMP Monarchs. Our score 6-3. Plainville with the lead. 7:58 remaining here, second quarter. Plainville with the ball. Pretty big 3rd down here, Ivan. 3rd and 9 from their 45-yard line, or from TMP's 45-yard line.
It is. It is. And
kind of depending on what you get here, you may think about going for it on 4th down.
Well, I don't know if they do kind of a snap pass out here quick.
Yeah.
You know, because
a lot of room
they're playing off of, and you get the other 2 guys to block.
Hamilton looking to throw. Pump fakes. He's going to have to go throw deep. Whitling's there. Good coverage. Oh, just out of his hands. Boy, Whitling saw that early, and he was all over that pass. Hamilton fortunate that falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down, and looking for Brandon Brin out there for the Cardinals. Just good coverage by Whitling.
Yeah. And for a receiver, I'm not surprised he didn't come down with that.
I know. He's seen it early. You can see.
Yeah, he was working his way towards it. So
yeah, he wasn't fooled by the pump fake. So 4th down here.
Going to be a little
pooch kick maybe. Here's Werner back for the Cardinals in tight punt formation.
Well, the snap, guys, on the extra point was not good, so we got to see what happens here.
And it's an up man. Going to give to Hamilton, and he's brought down. Schwartz over there. Nice tackle by Andrew Schwartz. Brings up the tackle. They weren't fooled. We're not fooled.
At all. I think they saw that on film or something, but was not. Great play on that side over there. So
Schwartz makes the tackle on Hamilton, and it'll be turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Monarchs now at the 43-yard line.
I didn't expect that.
No.
But the way they were set up, it was going to have to be a quick pooch.
Something looked different. Yeah. So TMP takes over. Now their 3rd different offensive set out of the shotgun.
And they're playing mind games here, trying to.
Looks like Harris and Seib in the backfield for the Monarchs.
Look out,
look out. Throw. Short. He's got his man. There's a face mask. And that's a nice catch out there. Number 21 is Lanceling. Makes the catch, gets up to about the 50-yard line, but they're going to tack on some more here for the face mask.
They're just playing mind games right now. What is this, about their 4th different set?
Yep.
So
3rd or 4th, yeah. So face mask, and it's not the incidental variety. This is the 15-yard variety.
They set that up so much when they give him 8 to 10 yards in between. I mean, he just took a couple steps forward, and the ball was there. So,
yeah, a lot of room. Just take, if they're going to give you 5 yards, take 5 yards. You know, that's a Simple pitch and catch for Harris and Lang. 1st and 10 now for the Monarchs at the 35-yard line. Out of the shotgun, 4 receivers for the Monarchs. Harris looking to
There
throw.
it is.
Hits Lang again across the middle to the 30-yard line. Gets him another 5 yards.
They're laying off too deep. They're just laying off too deep right now.
Well, do you think it's something where maybe they don't feel comfortable with the athletes out there as far as sticking to one-on-one?
I don't know, that bump and run maybe, but I would play a little tighter because you're just going to give them 5 yards at a chunk, especially, right now.
You just can't
Lang's
get there
just going
fast
out
enough.
and setting
Yep.
up in there. So, and now he's up a little bit, but he's still 6 yards, 7 yards off.
2nd
the
and
ball.
5 for the Monarchs. Harris out of the shotgun. Under pressure, comes up, and he's got some room to run. Now bounces to the right side, still on his feet down to close to the 20-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down. Cade Harris just takes that. Looked like a quarterback draw, but I don't think it was planned.
I think maybe he saw something as he was coming back. I
So-
think he saw something.
1st and 10 now for the Monarchs at the 20-yard line. 6:35 remaining here in the first half. 6-3 our score. Plainville with the lead. TMP with the ball. Harris under pressure again and avoids the pressure. Still on his feet.
Touchdown.
Now to the left-hand side. Gets a block out there by Lang, and he's in for the score. What a run there by Cade Harris. Boy, he was in trouble in the backfield, able to avoid the tackle, avoid the sack, and made some nifty moves in the open field for the score.
Yep. Nice run. Well, you're able to do that when you can do all these different offenses and just throws off your defense. They can't set up, don't know what they're going to see.
Yeah.
And that little pass out in the flat, that's tough to defend when you're playing 8 yards off the receiver.
So Harris on the touchdown run now retakes the lead for the Monarchs, 9-6 here, pending this extra point. Whitling set to attempt. He's already made a field goal. This time, extra point. The kick is up and good. And good-looking kicker.
Yeah. Really is.
So extra point is good, so TMP takes the lead now, 10-6. 6:20 left in this first half, and Ivan back and forth. Here we go. Oh.
It is, and it's going to be a tight ball game here. It's going to be tight. It really is. It's going to be a play, but again, TMP, I can't stress enough, they have some young guys playing up here tonight. So
now Plainville's turn will take over on offense, where they were stopped on 4th down. You look to get maybe some more run game there with Warner. They've had some success with him. But TMP's packing in tight.
What we've seen is, Plainville really hasn't deterred away from what they do, and that's that spread offense. So, for TMP, they've practiced it. They know what they're doing. So, for Plainville, they got to find some running lanes. So,
for TMP, Cade Harris looked a little more comfortable in that shotgun.
Yep.
Compared to the other sets that we've seen.
I would agree.
Gives him just a little bit more time back there to make those decisions. And so Whitling going to tee this up at the 40. We're going to try it again. Back deep, I believe, is Dewey for the Cardinals. So 6:20 remaining first half, 10-6 our score. Line drive kick taken right at the 10-yard line. And this is Dewey off the right-hand side, and he's out of bounds. Gets hit hard
By
there.
Shoemaker.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he really, honestly, almost didn't get a flag there. He was
that was
He
close.
was headed out of bounds.
Yeah, that's Clay Pelton, the senior back there returning for the Cardinals. Yeah, he looked like he was heading out of bounds and took a...
Man, he ran a long ways to get to the sideline.
Yeah.
He really did.
So 1st and 10 now for Plainville. Right at the 25-yard line. They're going to find themselves down by 4 now. After the being stopped on 4th down last possession. Now this is a give to Werner off the left-hand side. Flag down, still on his feet, spinning, still on his feet. Spins again.
But it's in the center of the field.
Yeah, all for nothing.
Most likely.
Yep.
I'll be surprised if it's on the defense.
He may be a little dizzy after that, too. 3 or 4 different spins.
Holding.
Will move the ball back for the Cardinals, and not a good start this drive. With the penalty, we'll bring him all the way back to the 15-yard line. So 1st down and 20. So Plainville now 3 receivers to the right of Hamilton out of the shotgun. Werner, the lone setback for the Cardinals. Turns, throws, just kind of a little pitch out there to Werner. He tries to hurdle a man, and Seib is there. Shoemaker as well. Both of them on the tackle of Werner, and he's going to maybe lose a yard. Be 2nd down. They get him to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 20. That was just kind of instead of a pitch on a sweep.
Yeah,
kind
but
of
it just didn't develop fast enough. Really, on those kinds of things, you want it on a line. That was kind of a lob, and, right now, TMP has got them befuddled on defense.
Yeah. So now it's 3 receivers to the left of Hamilton. Werner in the backfield.
They really do. They have got them.
And they're going to take a timeout, it looks like. So Plainville looks like they are a little bit confused. They're going to take a timeout, try to get straightened up. We're going to take it with them. 5:08 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Our score, TMP 10, Plainville 6. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today.
Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, 2nd down and 20 here. And like you were saying, Ivan, looks like Plainville may be kind of confused here. And now a run by Werner's got some room. Cut, nice couple cuts, still on his feet. Tough run there by Werner. Gets some of that yardage back. Yeah, gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's, he kind of took advantage of some of that youth on that defense there with Kendall. He came right at him, and Griffin tried to take him down, but he got another 5 yards.
Yeah, 3 freshmen for TMP out there right up the middle of that defense. So 3rd down and 7 for Plainville. Big 3rd down, trying to get some of that momentum back.
I wouldn't be surprised they go back to it.
And there's Werner again. Jump cuts and breaks a tackle, and he's brought down close to the line of scrimmage. Boy, Matt Hess and Michael Hale there on the tackle is going to be right at the sticks.
Hey, I'd go under center and go.
Yeah, they're going to go measure, but yeah, if this is short.
This is really, and I'm not talking about anything on the U side of TMP, but they got Kendall, who's just a freshman, over the top of that ball. If we, you
Yeah,
know,
but it's something that Plainville doesn't do. They don't go under center.
I know.
We'll see here for the
Looks like a first down
Yep.
to me.
Yep.
There
First
you go.
down. There's a
Can
little
I-
hesitation.
I can see those things from here.
Well, I would hope so with those microscope lens you got over there and those glasses. I would hope.
Hey, don't make fun of my glasses.
At least first and 10 for Plainville.
I'm pretty warm.
Yeah.
How about you? You got some chicken skin
Yeah.
going on over there.
It's all right. We're gonna battle through it though, Ivan. First and 10 for Plainville, right at the 35-yard line.
They're just blitzing 6 guys.
6'7" guy. They did pull a guy out.
I mean, he's coming
Yep.
from the.
Here comes the blitz, and Hamilton just on a quarterback sweep and gets to the 40. Good 5-yard run there by Hamilton.
You know, on that kind of deal, that's what you've got to do. You got to string it out and then look
Come
back
back.
for a lane.
Yep.
And that's what they're doing on that because they're just over pursuing.
But boy, like you said, they are coming. TMP's blitzing every play.
I think they watched that Oakley tape last week and what they did to Plainville. That is exactly what Grant drew up. So,
Second down and 5 now for Plainville. 3:15 remaining in this first half.
if they get it past that second layer there, I mean, really,
Yeah, there's nothing there.
because Harris, he's on an island back here all by himself.
And give to Warner. Little hesitation now, still on his feet to the 30.
Flag.
And out of bounds at the 48-yard line. We'll see what this is about.
I think it's on Plainville just by watching
Gonna
Coach
be
Becker
holding
down
maybe.
there. Watching Coach Becker.
Tyler Rohr out there kind of. Oh, that's a big one. That was a good run there by Warner. He's got a little patient running style.
Well, here's the thing. I think you're going to have to do that here.
Yeah.
You know, and make TMP commit to shooting, and you're going to have to find that gap and squeak through it. Because once you get to that second level, if Harris is going to give you're going to get 5-6 yards.
So holding on the Cardinals now, and that's some of these penalties are really hurting Plainville tonight. They've got several holding calls that have just put them in a hole offensively. Second down and 9. Now under 3 minutes to go, first half. And really no hurry whatsoever by the Cardinals. They're taking their time, seeing what TMP is going to bring. Checking the sidelines is Hamilton. And now there's some movement, and so
man.
there's another 5. So
But
that took almost 45 seconds off the clock, and then you are
it's gone. Well, here's the problem with doing that, and we watched Hayes High's offense last week. They go in and they get set,
Yep.
and then you get to peek over at the sideline, and then they make a call or they change the call. That's a long time for a lineman
right
to
you're
be
right.
set up and not wiggle.
Right, like come on guys, let's get going. So clock continues to run now. We're close to
Look at
just
this. They got 3 receivers out there, and they've only got 2 defenders.
Yep. Now they slide a defender out late, looking to throw. That's Hansen out there in the flat, but good job of breaking down.
They came
good
up and
tackle.
covered it well.
Yep, that's 21. Lance Lane coming out, making the tackle on Hansen, and he loses a yard, so it's third down and 14.
But what did you see with that play? Took a long time to develop, and he ran at him, which gave defenders a long, extra time to get to him. So that's something you got to turn and fire.
I mean, could you see something where he'd run one way, throw back the other?
He had his arm cocked. They knew where he was going, but he ran a good 5 yards to get to him.
So now 1:25 left in the half. This is a third down and 14 for the Cardinals. Going to give to Warner up the middle, and he's brought down by Bryce Side.
Nice tackle.
At the 34-yard line. And see if TMP uses their timeouts. They are going to take a timeout.
Yeah, they smell blood here. Try to score.
The clock's still running, though.
Oh, they'll get their time back.
So down to 105. I think they're going to give them some more time here. TMP takes the timeout. 105 left first half. TMP with the lead, 10-6. And with the way we've seen Harris throw the ball tonight, a minute, they got some time to work here.
That's what I mean, and it was a good timeout on their part. you know, and I think Grant's down here. He's getting a little excited.
Yep.
He's trying to get his team fired up, and they've gotten a little flat-footed here. And the way, you know, like you just said, with the way they pass the ball, Grant's already over here.
Yeah.
I think halftime could be pretty tough for Plainville.
Yeah.
So,
well, it looks like after they scored their touchdown, they've just kind of went flat since then.
but man, here's the thing: you got to get a good snap.
Yeah. So 4th down, and
if Harris catches it on the fly, you're going to have trouble here.
yeah, 4th down and 10. Warner in the backfield in punt formation. Yeah, Harris back deep. He's dangerous. Now Harris coming up. I think there's just a punt safe. Now they're going to bring him back out again.
Remember that snap.
Yep. Snap gets back to Warner, and he angles it away from Harris. Harris picks it up at the 25, out to the out of bounds. Oh, just ran out of bounds there. And be at the 33-yard line. Oh, he had a lot of room to run. It just, his momentum took him out of bounds.
Yep. I would agree.
So 1st down and 10, and TMP's got their kicker is, I mean, he's hit from 31 today. So
yes, he has. He's looked pretty good.
You get close, that would make it a 7-point game if you can get a field goal.
If I'm Harris over there, I'm looking at the play chart already and deciding what I'm doing.
4 receivers out of the shotgun. Cade Harris. In the backfield is Bryce Seib. Snap coming to Harris. He throws and just under pressure.
Great defensive call there. You got to blitz, make him throw. So, and on the run, as you can see, it wasn't, just didn't have the arm. So
well, I don't know if it's a blitz. That was from the defensive end, Rathbun.
Well, they had their corner came up. What's that number? Or is it linebacker? 24.
There's 22. Parker Krob was their cornerback. They've got some different guys playing. Looks like Carter Selmer out there as well.
There's 24. He blitzed before.
Showing him blitz, and they're bringing pressure, and this is give to Seib, and he's 8 up in the backfield. Jonas Smith with the tackle, and now
Plainville gets a kickoff, don't they?
Yes. Yep. Plainville will receive their second half, so see what TMP has. Probably the last play here before the half. But
Plainville, whatever I would do, everything's in front of me.
Yeah.
Everything is in front of me.
So Harris now out of the shotgun.
And watch for Wentling here.
And here comes pressure. He finds Jacelang across the middle, and he's down to the 40-yard line.
Harris took a shot.
Yep. Rathbun again in there. And so somebody call a timeout. 12 seconds remaining. It's going to be 4th down and 4. I think this is Plainville's timeout. They're going to make TMP punt it. And you just don't ever know. I mean, and it's something maybe in high school you don't.
But here's the thing, though, too, is you could take the punt and run.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is make them tackle you or don't go out of bounds, but at least try to eat up that 12 seconds on the clock. You know, maybe you'll find a lane, you know.
Well, you better get the first down if you're going to run. They put 16 seconds on the clock, so a lot of time now.
But I don't think does Plainville have any timeouts left.
They got 1, it looks like. On the scoreboard, it shows 1. I don't know if that's completely accurate, though. So let's see what looks like. Werner's going to go back deep. No, they're not. That'll be Hanson maybe going back deep. They're not really in punt return formation. It's more of a.
Who did you see going back?
It was Hanson, but he came back up. Nobody's back.
I'm telling you right now, you got to keep it in front of you.
So 4th down and 4. Now, if TMP doesn't make this first down,
this could be.
Here comes the blitz. Around. And Harris off to the right side, going to throw deep, and he's got a man, and that's going to be Rack. He's going to find him at the 28, 29-yard line. 6 seconds remaining.
Keep people in front of you. keep people.
Boy, Harris was able to buy some time on that and makes a nice throw out there to Rack at the 29-yard line. 6 seconds. Is this going to be a field goal
attempt? The wind is
attempt?
coming out of the south.
So let's see what TMP is going to bring here. If it's going to be a field goal or they're going to try another.
He was kicking into the wind.
Yeah.
From about, I'd say, the 20-yard line. So
Well, he's hit 31 already. This would be, you're looking at a 47-yard. I mean, this is a big-time field goal if you make it.
Man, that was a heck of a pass.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give it to him. That was a heck of a pass and catch there.
Harris was rolling to his right, able to find Rack near the sideline for the first down.
And that much separation.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
And Rack's really going to have himself a nice second quarter. But the focus went to Wentling after the big receptions in the first quarter.
Here we go. And TMP knows, Plainville comes out after half with the kick.
They still got a timeout. If you can hit somebody real quick, get down, call timeout. Look for right there in the middle there.
I would look for 21
Lance
right
Lang,
here.
right, yep.
That little, and then, get your 5-6 yards and go down and be ready to call timeout.
It's there.
They're
giving him 10 yards, right?
12 yards.
Nope, going to throw it into the end zone. Going to have to go throw deep to Whitling, and hand fighting out there with Hansen, and incomplete. And that's going to be the end of the first half.
That's a good no call. That's a great no call.
There's a flag, though, down where the quarterback was at, though. Personal foul, intentional. Oh, my. This is going to put TMP in position to kick a field goal.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer on Plainville.
On Wentling, that was a good no call. He ran into the defender, and then he tried to make it look like they ran into him.
And I didn't see the roughing the passer, but.
Yeah, we were watching the ball.
Wow, that's a big call because now TMP can, if they choose to, they can attempt this field goal, and it looks like maybe that's what they're doing.
Well, if they attempt a field goal, I would sell out and put everybody up there.
Yeah, because this is going to be.
Chip shot.
Yeah, at the 14-yard line.
A chip shot. Yeah, he's taking it.
So going to be a 31-yard field goal. He made one from 31 already. So last play here of this.
This is almost like money right now for him, the way he's been looking. So
snap good, holds down, kick is up, and it's got to be good. Boy, he's got a leg, and boy, that has got to hurt for Plainville. That's 3 points that they just gave TMP right at the end of the half, and I would not want to be a Cardinal player in halftime.
As many games that we've done here with Grant, I've never seen him as animated as I saw him right there. Wow, so TMP goes in pretty high right now.
Our halftime score here from Plainville, TMP 13, the Cardinals 6. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Nex-Tech Cloud Phone goes where you go. In the office? Perfect. At the lake? That works. In the field? Yep. Grilling a steak? Absolutely. Cloud Phone is perfect for the small business, and here's why. They're cost-effective, reliable, scalable, secure, and mobile. If you're up for freedom and saving money, call now. Oh yeah, sign a qualifying Cloud Phone contract and don't pay for 90 days. Call 1-800-588-6649. Ask about our Cloud Phone systems. Some restrictions apply, limited time offer. A special thanks to the Game Time Full Season Boosters, professional fire equipment and Studer contractors. You are an important sponsor of the Nex-Tech Game Time broadcast. Wishing all Cardinal athletes a successful season both on and off the field. From Wilkins Manufacturing, H&C Oil Operating, and First State Bank of Plainville. They're proud supporters of the Plainville Cardinals.
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Nex-Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected. Try us for 30 days, risk-free.
It's time to grab the new school supplies, fill the backpacks, and celebrate the memories of a new school year. Let Nex-Tech be your solution of reliability and experience the difference a true local company can provide this school year with half price for 6 months. That's right. Add phone, internet, or TV now and enjoy half price for 6 months. Experience more and live better this school year with Nex-Tech. Visit nex-tech.com/deals today.
At Next Generation, we're working to keep kids local, and you can help. Your gift of any amount provides opportunities for high school and college students to experience local careers with local businesses right here at home.
Opportunities for paid internships that teach students about their local community and prepare them with hands-on job skills now, so they are ready to remain local for the future.
Like me in Plainville.
Like me in Phillipsburg.
Students like me in Waukene.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45, featuring the coaches' interviews. All this live action is brought to you in part by Rogers & Associates, Mapes & Miller, AquaShield Roofing and Construction, Redeem Designs, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter. Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where our game of the week features the Plainville Cardinals and the TMP Monarchs. We're at halftime here from Plainville. Our score, TMP 13, Plainville 6. And Ivan, right before half, a big personal foul penalty puts TMP in position to kick that field goal, making it a 7-point game.
Well, something that you and I both didn't see, but it was roughing the passer.
Yeah.
And, because we were focused on what was going on down the field with Wentling going out for a pass. Huge. And then, the big pass play before that.
Yeah.
So.
Because it was 4th and 4, clear back on their side of the field. Harris hits a rack for a big 25, 30-yard gain.
Yeah.
And then the penalty and then the extra point. So, Plainville had them stopped, but TMP finds a way to get 3 on the board. And they lead 13-6 at halftime. Let's check some of the area scores out here on the Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard. At halftime, a Dodge and Garden is scoreless for the old Hatchet. Is that right? Hayes up on Liberal, 21-7 at halftime. McPherson Great Bend's close, 14-7.
That surprised me, McPherson. But that could be like Hayes High last week. Great Bend played with you.
Yep.
So.
Colby on top of Ulysses. Junction City on top of Topeka Seaman there, 26-7. Scott City Cimarron scoreless. That's you hard to see that. 2 scoreless games at halftime.
Yeah, you don't see it very often, that goose egg.
Hugoton up on Guyman, Oklahoma, 34-0. Norton and Russell scoreless in the second quarter.
Wow.
That's a bit of a shocker. Thunder Ridge and St. John Tipton, 12-7. Beloit trying to get back on track tonight against Concordia, 14-0. Southeast of Saline on top of Ellsworth, 22-0. In Minneapolis and Republic County. Now, Republic County is off to a 2-0 start, but nobody told Minneapolis that. So.
Well, here's the thing. They were on the news last night about Republic County, so it might have screwed them over. You know, so.
Yep, and we'll see Minneapolis next week. They'll go to Norton for the game. Peaburg on top of Ellis, 14-0 at halftime.
Look at that Smith Center score.
Smith Center and Ellenwood, 51-0 at halftime. And that's not you can't end that game.
Maybe they're on track. Who
Maybe
knows?
they got that rhythm figured out. Our score is 10-6. Oakley and El Saline. Now Oakley, those 2 teams I think were receiving votes. They're almost ranked. But Oakley with the halftime lead there.
Hey, I think Oakley's got a stud for a tailback. So
Hoisington on top of Halstead, another good matchup, 12-6 there at halftime, and then Hoxie leading Tri-Plains Brewster 16-6. Clay Center and Wamego.
Holy cow! Look at that, Wichita.
Yeah, Hill City's banged up. The Amrine kid is out. I think he can only punt, and then they lost Hamel, their running back, and so they're banged up pretty bad after their 2 wins.
Some 6-man scores there, Natoma and Weskin.
Yeah, Natoma.
Look at Victoria and our old man Paxton Trigo.
You know Paxton's out there with shorts.
Oh yeah,
but
well, I bet he ain't got chicken skin.
No, I bet he doesn't. No, but Victoria with the pretty good lead there in the second quarter.
You know, it's hard for me to believe Osborne's 0-2.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they graduated a ton. So
they're on. Did they lose last week?
Yeah, they're 0-2.
You think so?
Yeah. I'll Google it.
I thought they won. You Googled that thing. I think they won. I think they're 1-1.
I think you're wrong.
Wouldn't be the first time today that I've been wrong, Ivan. But I think they are 1-1. But those are our scores brought to you this evening by Nex-Tech Wireless. We'll update you on those scores throughout the evening. Our score 13-6 at halftime. We've got first on the board was a 31-yard field goal by Jace Whitling for the Monarchs. He was pretty, nice, both kicks. He's kicked 2 field goals from 31 yards out, and they're both would have been good from 41.
Yeah, and he just has nice form. Ball just looks good coming off his foot. So
Kate Harris has ran in the other score for the Monarchs. And for the Cardinals, Parker Krob caught a touchdown pass from Ethan Hamilton for their score. So 13-6, we stand here at halftime. What do you expect coming out of the halftime? Plainville gets the ball. I think they're going to be a little fired up, don't you think?
I would hope so, that because I could see Grant. I had never seen him that fired up in the huddle out there. As far as TMP, I don't think they're going to change a thing. They're going to play their defense that they did before. They're going to do a lot of blitzing and keep people in those lanes and at A, B, and C gaps and just try to make it fill it and dare Plainville to do anything.
So we got about 5 minutes here before the opening or the second half kickoff. Like I said, Plainville will receive, but our score here from Plainville, TMP 13, Plainville 6. We'll take a quick break here. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
I think they're 0-2, but I can't get.
Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today. Nex-Tech Cloud Phone goes where you go. In the office? Perfect. At the lake? That works. In the field? Yep. Grilling a steak? Absolutely. Cloud Phone is perfect for the small business, and here's why. They're cost-effective, reliable, scalable, secure, and mobile. If you're up for freedom and saving money, call now. Oh yeah, sign a qualifying Cloud Phone contract and don't pay for 90 days. Call 1-800-588-6649. Ask about our Cloud Phone systems. Some restrictions apply, limited time offer. A special thanks to the Game Time Full Season Boosters, professional fire equipment and Studer contractors. You are an important sponsor of the Nex-Tech Game Time broadcast. Wishing all Cardinal athletes a successful season both on and off the field. From Wilkins Manufacturing, H&C Oil Operating, and First State Bank of Plainville. They're proud supporters of the Plainville Cardinals.
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Nex-Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected. Try us for 30 days, risk-free.
It's time to grab the new school supplies, fill the backpacks, and celebrate the memories of a new school year. Let Nex-Tech be your solution of reliability and experience the difference a true local company can provide this school year with half price for 6 months. That's right. Add phone, internet, or TV now and enjoy half price for 6 months. Experience more and live better this school year with Nex-Tech. Visit nex-tech.com/deals today.
At Next Generation, we're working to keep kids local, and you can help. Your gift of any amount provides opportunities for high school and college students to experience local careers with local businesses right here at home.
Opportunities for paid internships that teach students about their local community and prepare them with hands-on job skills now, so they are ready to remain local for the future.
Like me in Plainville.
Like me in Phillipsburg.
Students like me in Waukene.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45, featuring the coaches' interviews. All this live action is brought to you in part by Rogers & Associates, Mapes & Miller, AquaShield Roofing and Construction, Redeem Designs, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter. Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where our game of the week features the Plainville Cardinals and the TMP Monarchs. Halftime here. TMP with the lead 13-6. And
They went
Plainville came out early from halftime.
Well,
right?
here's the thing. TMP went in on a high, and they're still on it right now. So they're floating on clouds right now. And Plainville came out early.
Yep.
I think Grant Stevenson might have, what you would say, the old butt chewing.
Yeah, I think he
Trying to
may
get
have
his
lit
team
into him a
fired
little
up.
bit. So
They need to come out and score here.
Plainville's going to receive the second half kickoff here, and we'll see. You'll see what really offensively they struggled on the year, and they've kind of struggled tonight too, just finding any rhythm.
With the last kickoff that Plainville had, what I didn't like was they didn't do the reverse, but you can't run directly 50 yards to the sideline and then cut up.
Right.
I mean, it's just you're not going to go anywhere. So
right, you're running 50 yards to gain 10. It's just not.
Yeah, you got to pick a lane.
Yeah.
And just do the Curtis Brown thing and take it home. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do not know what you're saying.
Well, you never ran the ball up in Norton, did you?
No, they didn't give me the ball. No.
Well, my understanding when I was talking.
Here we go.
When I was talking to Coach up there,
we're gonna kick this off here.
You were a lot like Mongo up there.
Yeah.
Mongo play football.
Exactly. Yep. Whittling for the Monarchs will kick this off at the 40-yard line. I'm glad we went back live too.
Coach did tell me that though.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Blazing Saddle story. So.
Yep. 100% accurate too.
You know, you even wore a sombrero up there.
Yeah. Yes. And I think back deep is still that's number 10 for the Cardinals. That is Clay Pelton.
Well, he's gonna kick it deep. He's got a leg.
I mean, usually sometimes when you see the kickers like that, they can angle these kicks or, you know.
I don't know. It looks like he's just going back and just cutting it loose.
Kind of got the wind towards his back here. And the kick is up deep kick. Going to angle towards the sideline.
Pinned him in the corner.
Yep. And this is... Yeah, Schwartz making the tackle out there for the Monarchs. And
great coverage.
I don't know, was that Warner or was that Hamilton? Yeah, Hamilton on the return.
Who was cutting down that far sideline coming after him? Was that somebody chased him from the corner? Because there again, it's hard to run 20 yards and then decide you're going to try to cut it up.
Good kick there by Whitling and pins the Cardinals deep in their own territory at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Hamilton now back out for the second half. Out of the shotgun, 2 receivers spread way out wide.
TMP's got 7 guys in the box and 2 others that ain't far.
Look how wide, though, those receivers are at the top. And there's Werner, and just nowhere to go. Runs right into that defense of the Monarchs. 67 there. Colton Hagens, the freshman there for the tackle.
Plainville's offensive line just getting no movement. No movement there.
Yeah, Werner was hit as soon as he got the ball.
Plainville's got 3 seniors across that line on the right side.
So 2 receivers each way for Hamilton out of the back or out of the shotgun. Werner the lone setback, 2nd down and 11. Creep it again toward the line of scrimmage are the Monarchs. And here they come. Yeah, that was like a little draw, but boy, they read that nicely. That was Matt Hess there on the tackle for the Monarchs, and boy, nothing is working for Plainville.
They're just not being able to cover nothing. They just can't do it. 65 Hale, look where he's playing now. He's up on the line, and he came around the corner, and Hamilton had nowhere to go.
So 3rd down and 11 for the Cardinals. Big 3rd down to start this second half. 3 receivers to the left for Hamilton out of the shotgun. Looking that way. He's got some time. Throws across the middle. And is it caught? Nice catch. Is it caught or is it picked off?
They
what are they going to say?
They have not signaled.
I don't know where this one's going to go.
They haven't signaled.
It looked like Hansen. Wow. The quarterback's hurt, though. Hamilton's hurt. He took a hit. They're going to say Hansen caught it. Tie goes to the receiver, I think. But, boy, that was close to being intercepted.
He's got to go out at least a play.
Yep. Hamilton coming towards the sidelines.
We don't have a replay tonight, folks, but he was back there pretty far. He had to get driven into the grass or something.
Yeah, something there. And
here's what you want to do if you're him. You want to run away from the trainer.
Yeah, exactly. You're
if
exactly
the trainer's
right.
coming towards you, take a lap.
I'm fine.
Just take a lap. Leave me alone.
So it looks like now maybe coming in will be who's going to be taking
Picked up your helmet. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Yep. Shaking off the trainer.
She's trying to talk to him. Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good.
So
are we in Hayes?
Low snap there. That was Hanson taking the snap, and he comes up gimping a little bit.
Holy cow.
Oh, and he's going to come out maybe.
Well, there was a low shot that came in from Wentling. I mean, right? Do you see him? Wentling went down with his head.
So now Hanson's out. Hamilton, though, back in at quarterback. And the trainer's moved on. That looks like an ankle.
Yeah. That's a good thing for the quarterback, Hamilton. Yeah. Another guy comes out. So they forget about you.
And you come back in.
Yeah. He thinks he might be playing in Hayes, but
so 2nd down and 9 for the Cardinals. Now they bring their top receiver in a little bit.
Wentling's playing tight out here. Backing up.
Yep, and they give to Werner, and he's got some room to the 40, 45, lowers his head to the 50. Good tough run there by Werner. Going to be a 1st down, and we've seen Ivan, if he can get past that first wave, he's got some room.
That's the thing we talk about, because they're bringing 5 guys in. If you can get past that, you're going to get you at least 5 to 10 yards every time.
So Werner with the run is a 1st down for Plainville. And now they've got a little bit of momentum working. Again, 2 receivers set each way for
6
Hamilton.
guys, 7 guys in the box.
Yeah, here they come. And Werner again, and he's brought down. There's Seib is there, and Lang and Hess as well.
There was some extracurricular out here with number 12 from Plainville. I lost my sheet, folks, and Wentling.
Carter Selmer. So now 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, they're bringing 7 every time.
Yep. And here's a give to Werner, just unable to get free. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and there's number 67 Hagens and 65 Hale in on the tackle. So 3rd down and 10.
It's just tough when it's basically 5 on 7.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on.
Well, they're not even covering these inside slot receivers. They
not at all. They're 20 yards off of them.
Yep.
But they're looking at it as if they pass to him, Wentling's going to come over and cover. You got to have that outside receiver drag him out.
So 2 receivers split each way for the Cardinal now. See, if you look at that inside receiver, he's got all sorts of room. And now a flag. Timeout. Yeah, it's going to be a timeout for Plainville.
Where did you see a flag?
I just heard a whistle. I didn't see a flag. I heard
you
a
said
whistle.
Flag.
I heard a whistle.
Hey, we're not in court here.
Hey, what was Osborne's record?
1-1.
Okay, who was right? That'd be me.
Hey, I got bad information.
yeah.
You
got the wrong
bad information.
So anybody can make a mistake.
Well, I got bad information from a guy in Victoria. Greg Roth gave it to me. So
you're going to blame it on somebody else. In true Ivan form.
He's been texting me
blame it on somebody
else. I'm going to put it
else.
on him, and I'll see if he'll light my phone up. So
big 3rd down here, though, for Plainville. It's hit and miss offensively. What do you look for? You got to put the ball in the air, don't you think?
Well, they've got to change something here. They've got to change something. They got to get those 7 guys out of there.
Hanson looks like he's warming up here on the sideline. He may be.
He'll be good to go.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be coming back in soon, but they're probably not going to have him here for this play. And he's kind of their threat in the receiving.
That's another trainer trying to figure out if I'm going to let him go or not.
Yep. Trainers doing their job on the sidelines for sure. So he's ready to go. but he's going to have to sit this one out. So third down.
They've got to get those guys out of there. They've got to.
And here comes TMP off the edge as a blitz. Now Hamilton rolls out, going to throw, but nice job by block. That's Shoemaker.
Shoemaker for the freshman.
Comes up and
because he had a guy cutting down there,
and
Schwartz was behind him.
Yeah, that was looks like Krob was out there streaking down the field, but ball is tipped and incomplete.
Well, it's no different than last week. It's tough to roll right and throw right. So
fourth down, right at midfield. It looks like it. Kind of punt formation, but, you got Hamilton back there. I mean, he's almost in his normal shotgun depth.
Well, if I'm TMP, I'm bringing the house.
Yep, they're going to let it go. Good
Nice
punt there
punt.
by Werner. And this is taken by Harris right at the 10-yard line. So good stop there by TMP, and they'll take over for their first possession of the second half at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, this possession is huge. Even though it's on the 10-yard line, if TMP can take it down and score the way they've stymied Plainville, Cardinals are in big trouble. So,
well, and really Harris has operated the most efficient. He's out of the shotgun, and they're going to go back to that.
Yeah.
4 receivers for the Monarchs. Out of the shotgun is Harris. That just gives him time to look things over.
There's just too much room here.
Yep.
I mean, they start backpedaling on the snap.
And this is Harris on the right side. Stiff arms a man, but he's brought down. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Out there, Jonas Smith, the big defensive tackle, hunting him down, makes the tackle.
Getting cold yet?
Yeah, I'm a little cold.
That's great. You're going to own up to that finally?
Yeah, I'm going to own up.
Oh, man, I feel better already.
Could you go get me maybe some coffee down there or something?
Wow, you're a comedian too.
Yeah. I won't quit my day
They
job.
must think like that when you're in court as well.
Right, they just laugh at me.
You're just a comedian.
So second down and 8 for
I
the
just think
Monarchs.
there's too much space over here. Too
Here's
much.
Harris rolling
Rolling
right, going to
out,
pitch it out to Side. And
oh, man.
boy, Cardinals were there, but Side
just missed the tackle.
missed the tackle. Side stays on his feet close to a first down, going to be a yard short, but boy, they had him, Ivan, back at the 14-yard line.
Dead to right. I mean,
Nobody closed in and tackled.
I think this is just maybe a Harris keeper here.
Yeah,
you know?
so third down and 1 at the 19-yard line. Big play for the Cardinal defense.
You know my play calling prowess.
Yeah, I know. Nostradamus, I think.
Well,
and I don't know. They're backing off now, Plainville. And this is a run to Saib, and he's met right there at the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
Dakota Yost up front for the Cardinals.
That's the best play on defense they've had tonight. What a stick.
Yost and Rathbun again.
What a stick.
Loss of 2 yards, so fourth down and 3.
It's got to be a punt. You would not want to get stuck here.
Boy, that's something. That's what Plainville needed right there, was a good stop.
Wow. He ran right into the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and they backed everybody off. There was some room to run. On third and short, I was surprised that Plainville was playing back, but.
Well, they weren't listening to you.
Yep, and here comes Wentling
Catch
with
it
a
on the
nice
fly.
punt over the top. Oh,
Pick it
that's
up.
Hamilton, Hamilton on the carry. Well,
Got
took a
hammered
hit,
right there.
yep. I'm sorry, that's Werner on the return. Boy, if he doesn't make that catch, and now he's banged up.
He's been banged up. He'll pop up. Don't go to the trainer.
If you take anything away from tonight's broadcast, don't go to the trainer.
Well,
because you're out for a series, huh?
It's just I've had sons play football, and my thing was always preaching to them.
Another timeout, though, for Plainville, and they're only going to have 1 left here in the second half.
Unless you see 3 people in front of you and there's only 1, don't go to the trainer.
That's interesting, though. There's still 5:18 left, third quarter, and Coach Stevenson elects to take a timeout, maybe let Werner collect his thoughts here.
It could be, but also, too, maybe Grant's doing some drawing up something here. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing something. Looks like he's really talking, and he's could be drawing something up here.
I mean, if you got a screen or something, I mean, the TMP's just coming
They're
downfield.
They're crashing
Yeah.
on you. So they need a couple of big plays here to get back in the game and to make TMP get out of the box.
Yeah.
So
they'll 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line for Plainville. 13-6 our score. And they're taking
taking
longer than what the officials
time.
want. Yeah, they're kind of blowing some whistles over his way, but I don't think he's going to listen to them.
I don't think so either. Yeah, it looks like he was drawing something up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
was.
had the whiteboard out there.
How about that? Have I got eyes everywhere?
You do. Yeah, Coach Stevenson saw something. He wanted his team to
telling him, settle in, settle down.
Now everybody comes up for TMP. They've got almost 9 in the box, and there's to Werner. Picks his way to the left side, still on his feet, spins, still on his feet.
What a run.
Down to the 50-yard line.
That's a hard 5 yards.
That is a hard 5.
He looked like a pinball.
Yeah. Just spinning and bouncing off everybody, but 5 yards on 1st down, so 2nd down and 5 now for the Cardinals. I don't know what he had drawn up. I'm sure that wasn't that, so we'll wait to see what.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Do you?
He could be he could have been talking to his lineman about how to block it off a little bit.
And now option play, and Werner out at the 50 lowers his head and gets maybe a couple
there's a
yards.
Flag.
Yep.
Is that a face mask maybe?
It could be.
3 guys on him, so.
Or it's a block in the back.
Oh, my.
Let's see what it is.
Where? Holding.
Yeah. Unless it was at the end of that line.
But you know what? They've shot themselves a couple of 2 or 3 times now.
Another penalty another penalty on the Cardinals, and the penalty at the end of the half cost them 3 points.
Yep.
Several holding penalties have stopped some drives. So something that we're just not used to seeing from Plainville.
Well, I can't say it enough. They had 2 big studs here for 4 years.
Yep.
And Fantasy the Wrestler and Casey. It'd be tough to find 2 guys that were better.
So 2nd down and 12 for Plainville. A lot of room up top for the receivers. And it's going to be a throw to Hansen. And nice coverage out there. That was Lance Lang with the tackle. And he's limping off. I don't know.
Wouldn't this be something just to maybe bring a tight end in and just have him leak out over to the, because there is nobody back there. But
yeah, they are coming full force downhill at the Cardinals. So 3rd down 15, looks like.
Wow.
And it's just taking longer to get the
plays plays going, and he's under the gun. They got 3 guys.
So now they bring in tight, 2 guys tight as. Oh, here's Hamilton's got a man across the middle, throws it deep, and this is Seib with the ball. He's at the 30, 20, cuts up, and he's going to take it back for a pick 6. Bryce Seib with the interception and return for the score, and now TMP extends their lead by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, got trouble. Real trouble.
Yeah, there was a man coming across the middle, but that throw was way high and behind him.
At the last second, he let her fly. I think he was going to take off, and then he saw him and overshot it.
Good return there by Seib for the score, and now you get to a point where, Plainville's only put up 11 points a game, and
Yep.
You're going to need a little bit more than that. So extra point is up, and it is good, making our score TMP 20 and Plainville 6. And
they're awfully jacked over there.
Yep.
This is when you'd reach in the bag if you'd be at a Smith Center game and you'd see a return kickoff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They would need something like that right now to get back into the game.
So, I mean, there's they've shown that they can move the ball a little bit, but these penalties and these types of, they've really shot themselves in the foot, and that put them way behind the sticks. And
I can't say it enough, they just can't deal with those 6 guys coming.
Yeah.
They just can't deal with it.
6 or 7 at times.
Yeah. It's just tough, and I would guarantee you, I didn't watch the Oakley game last week, what they did to Plainville, but I would guess that same type of defense TMP looked at and is running that.
So set to kick off will be Wentling for the Monarchs, back deep again for the Cardinals will be Clay Pelton. So 2:55 left, third quarter. Our score 20-6. TMP with the lead. Now it's a 2-touchdown lead. And Plainville down just to 1 timeout. Oh, close to being offsides again. And
find a lane,
Pelton
run at
there.
him.
Nowhere to go.
Dead.
Reverses field and is brought down. That's Jace Lang.
He comes up hobbling a little bit.
Yep, and out of. So 1st and 10 now for Plainville at the 20-yard line. They'll take over. 2:44 left in the third quarter. 20-6 is our score.
That size just up front just can't handle all those guys coming at them. 6 and 7, they're just not able to do it.
So we'll see what Plainville has now, down by 2 scores. Boy, and they just got this inside slot receiver is just.
Well, they're looking, if they pass it over there, Wentling's going over there to cover that.
And a give to Warner, and he's brought down in the backfield. That's number 50, Matt Hess, with the tackle. Going to be a loss of a yard, 2nd down, or they're going to call it right at the stick, so 2nd down and 10.
Just no answer. Just no answer right now.
So 2nd down and 10.
I mean, look at that. There's 7 guys in the box.
And a give to Warner again. He's able to slip a tackle. Warner up to the 30. He's got a 1st down, 35, 37-yard line. And every once in a while he can pop one of those if he can break that first tackle.
There was somebody out in front of him to clip that end. And so.
A good run there by Warner gives the Cardinals a 1st down at the 37-yard line.
Really a big, long run here, would put them right back in the game because their defense stopped them last time.
Yep.
But that's 7 up front against 5 is tough.
Hamilton with a throw out in the flat is Hanson, but
great coverage.
Yep,
though.
Coming up, that's Lang.
But see, we talked about that
Lance
flat.
Lang
Those
coming
guys
up.
are coming in, and there's just no time to get out.
Well, we've seen Great Bend run a double pass.
There we go. There we go.
Last weekend, so I think.
I thought that's maybe what we would see after the timeout. Yeah. Maybe not coming out of it, but if you've got a play or two that's a trick play, a double pass.
You need that. Yeah, a little shot of emotion would be beneficial for the Cardinals. But, that inside receiver, they're letting them have all the room in the world. And Hamilton is going to keep this. He's got some room at the 45-50, 40 down to the 40, and it gets thrown out of bounds.
That should be a flag.
And no flag there, but Hamilton on a big run down to the 40-yard line for the Cardinals will be a 1st and 10.
I'm surprised there wasn't one. They were clearly out of bounds.
So 1st and 10 for Plainville after the 23-yard run by Hamilton.
They've had some success coming right here, but on this short side of the field, it's going to be tough.
So there, Werner up the middle, a lot of room. 25, 20, 15-yard line. Big run there by Werner. There is the first time we've seen the room up the middle.
Well, once you get past that first layer, there's no second layer.
Yeah.
So 26 goes out. I saw the Shoemaker come back in, the freshman. He was doing a good job there clogging that middle.
So 1st and 10 for Plainville down at the 13-yard line.
Hey, look at that. You got 6 guys, 7 guys.
30 seconds remaining here in the first half. And
Ball is out.
And TMP is on top of it. That's Saib with the fumble recovery. And, man, that is a backbreaker for the Cardinals. Boy, just when things were going their way, driving down the field.
I couldn't tell you if somebody punched it or they put their arm in and pulled it, but one of the two, it was out.
So 23 seconds left in this third quarter. And another turnover by the Cardinals. Turnovers and penalties tonight have just have hurt them.
Wow. Well, they got to dial up a stop here.
And if you're TMP, if you can run the ball here. And
back in the I formation here, but they've thrown out of here as well.
It's still shotgun, and now here comes Plainville.
You gotta go for it here. But
and
you can't let
Harris
that
gets
happen.
the corner, breaks the tackle 20, 25, and steps out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Yeah, Harris you can't let him have that corner. He's so fast, but there's a holding. It looks like holding on the Monarchs going to bring them back.
Well, when you got that many guys coming, he just reached out and grabbed somebody that was past him already. So,
but yeah, you got to watch out. If Harris has got that speed, if he gets to the outside,
he hit that corner. And the thing about it is, their guys are blocking as well.
Yep.
Coming around. I know Wentling had his man. So
back the TMP up till the 9-yard line here. 16 seconds remaining, third quarter. Be first down and 20.
But here's the thing, you got to be careful here. I mean, we had a big pass down the opposite sideline here, but not the same receiver out there right now. And there's Wentling on this side.
Yeah, shotgun set for the Monarchs, 4 receivers for Harris. Now going to take this.
Fake pitch.
Yep, fake the pitch and gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. But the clock will run out here in the third quarter. We've seen an interception return by the Monarchs to extend their lead now 20-6 over Plainville. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Nex-Tech Cloud Phone goes where you go. In the office? Perfect. At the lake? That works. In the field? Yep. Grilling a steak? Absolutely. Cloud Phone is perfect for the small business, and here's why. They're cost-effective, reliable, scalable, secure, and mobile. If you're up for freedom and saving money, call now. Oh yeah, sign a qualifying Cloud Phone contract and don't pay for 90 days. Call 1-800-588-6649. Ask about our Cloud Phone systems. Some restrictions apply, limited time offer.
Welcome back to Plainville and
Curtis.
Nex-Tech Game Time. Game of the week featuring the TMP Monarchs and the Plainville Cardinals. We start this fourth quarter with TMP ahead 20-6.
How you doing over there? You cold?
I'm a little cold.
Got some chicken skin going on?
Yep.
Did I tell you? I'm pretty warm in my coat.
Hey, did you bring a coat?
It's on, baby.
Oh, okay. It's on?
It's on.
Nice.
I feel good.
You didn't have an extra?
No, I wouldn't give it to you anyway.
I know you
The way
wouldn't.
you've been dogging on me tonight, it's been pretty bad.
Just because I'm right and you were wrong.
You're a lawyer. You're going to argue until we just give up.
So second down and 20 for the Monarchs.
Back to that flex bone.
Yep. We hadn't seen this since the first quarter.
Can't go to sleep here, though.
Yep. And there's a pitch to Seib, and he's brought down out of bounds. Rode out of bounds there by.
Nice. And got him out of bounds to stop the clock.
That was 55, Cale Dobson. So third down. It did help. It gets out of bounds, and they stopped that clock. So.
Did you win any court cases this week?
Of course.
Did you really? I heard you lost a couple.
Well, you get bad information.
I've been getting it all night.
I know. All week.
Yeah.
Maybe just start over next week.
I know.
It'll be better.
It's been a bad week for me.
So third down, 17 for the Monarchs. Now in motion is Lang.
Ooh,
and to give a little trap up the middle to side, but boy, that's a good.
They're being safe here.
Yep.
They're being safe.
Good tackle there by Jonah Smith.
Plainville's offense has done nothing, so they're just being safe. Run the clock.
Yeah.
Run it down.
So 4th and 13 for TMP.
You sure?
Hey,
what are you doing with the table?
It's making you nervous, man.
You're going to hit that lady.
I'm not going to hit anybody.
The tablet's going to fall off.
No. Warner back deep for the Cardinals, stands at the 47-yard line.
Ooh. Oh, no. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep. It's against TMP.
And now TMP finds himself in the hole here.
Do you load up the box? Do you load up the box?
I think so.
And just go. Nothing else has worked for you tonight.
That's 4th and 19.
And a bad snap rolls out of the end zone. Get you 2.
Yep.
Then it's a punt.
Or if you get on top of it, I mean, that's, I think you come after him. I agree.
Not going to happen.
No, it doesn't look like it. So Whitling back in punt formation. Good snap. Punts away. Hits at the 35. No. Warner picks it up. To the 40. Still on his feet. Good tackle
Good
out
stick
there.
Guess who? Harris.
Yeah. Nice low tackle. But good field position for the Cardinals now.
I've noticed they are tackling low. They're staying down. They're making nice tackles. So now it's time to go.
Yeah, Plainville had something going last drive, but the fumble.
This is when, honestly, I think you got to dig in the back of your playbook here and do some stuff you haven't done. Really.
Yeah, down 2 scores for the Cardinals.
Double pass, something different.
So Hamilton out of the shotgun. Warner the lone setback. 2 receivers, both left and right.
TMP's kind of changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of backed up.
They're not crowding the line.
Yep. And Hamilton going to keep it. Nice read on the zone read and shakes a tackle to the 30-25, clear up to the, just at the 25-yard line. And
Did you see that over there?
I seen the back end of it.
He took a shot over there from TMP. What number is that since I lost my paper?
11 is Hanson.
Yeah, I know 11's Hanson, but 24 from TMP. I'm always looking around.
Mark
I don't know
Rack.
what you're looking at, but
the ball. Where the ball's at.
Bad
so
snap.
Now gets a handoff to Warner. Still on his feet to the right side and brought down at the 20-yard line, 19-yard line. The first down or second down now for the Cardinal. Second down and 3. A little more pace here. Just zone read between Hamilton and Warner right now. And now sweep by Hamilton. Gets out to the left side. Going to try to cut up and gets close to the first down. He's going to be just a little short. Looks like
the thing about that is you're trying to spread them out, but TMP has 4 guys right there. Well, we'd just love to see under center just go get it here.
Yeah,
follow your center. You follow the meat and just.
Well, there's no nose guard, so they're playing off there. And the zone read is just blown up in the backfield. 65 there. That is Michael Hale. And boy, you got to pull that if you're Hamilton. You got to pull that, I think. So now 4th down and 4. And This is the.
You got to have it here.
Yep.
TMP, I'd sell out and come get it here. But they've been backing off with their linebackers now.
Yeah, they've been playing back. Now they're back up on the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're coming after Hamilton.
They got 7, 8 guys in the box.
4th and 3. Looking to throw. He's got his man behind the defense. That's Hanson. He's in for the score. Boy, big play there by Hamilton. Good job by the line keeping the defenders out. They were coming out, selling out,
Great
blitzing.
play.
Yeah.
Where was that a few series ago? So
Hamilton's second touchdown throw. This one to Ben Hanson.
Well, the thing about it is, I mean, I don't know, I can't remember if that was Schwartz on this side over here. He kind of did a little whirlwind, and he got loose from him, and
got back behind him for the score. So big extra point attempt here by Krob. It's an 8-point game now. This is to make it 7.
Let's hope the snap is there.
Snap
it's
there, hold there, kick is up, and it's going to
it
be good.
looks
So
we got a ball
making
game.
it a little closer now. 20-13, TMP with the lead. That interception return by Saib now huge. The difference in the ball game.
But right now, TMP, I would come back into what was working for you. The last series, they went into that flex bone, just protecting the ball here. Now you got to go back and get back into the game. You got to get back into it.
How hard is it though? You switch from being conservative and now you're telling your guys, all right, we're gonna go get it. I mean,
this we've seen it time and time again. You go conservative, loses your ball games because things can happen, and Plainville holds you here to 4 downs. They get the ball back.
Yep.
So I would go back to taking shots down the field.
So we get a little bit closer now. We got a 1-score ball game, 8:48 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Our score 20-13. TMP with the lead. They are going to receive the kickoff, but boy, they haven't. Not a whole lot going offensively for the Monarchs in the second half. The 1 score that they had came off of a pick 6. So good crowd here tonight. They're up jumping around. And now you got to really pay attention, make sure that this isn't any type of onside kick or anything for the Cardinals. So back deep is Harris. They set the kickoff as Krob. Low line drive kick, going to take a couple bounces, going to get to Harris at the 10. And he's off to the right side. He's got some room. And still on his feet. He's out of bounds at the 40, but there's a late hit. Another mistake by Plainville. He's going to give him 15 more yards.
Let's see here, though.
That was way out of bounds. And just no need to do that.
Who did it? Was it
Cale
10?
Dobson, number 55, it looked like. Just way late on that hit on Harris. And so that's going to give TMP great field position to start this drive. They're going to be at the 45-yard line.
That could have been just a frustration hit there, just a frustration hit.
Yeah. 44-yard line. So TMP takes over. 1st and 10.
Wow.
See what kind of,
wow.
Those things have hurt Plainville all night long. Back to this flex bone. Harris under center. Saib and both Langs. And this is get to Saib up the middle, and he's 8 right there at the line of scrimmage. That's big old number 66, Dakota Yost. And he's fired up.
Conservative.
Yeah, and boy.
They're lucky they're on the 45 right now. That's so conservative.
And that inside run has got to be hit fast. It's got to be hit hard, and that just weren't there.
What he was doing was he was protecting the ball so much that.
So 2nd down and 11 now for TMP, and now you hear the Plainville crowd get into it. Kind of the first time since the opening kick that
I would not let Winning out of my sight. I would
out there.
I would not give him 10 yards either.
They've moved Hanson over there to cover Wentling, and they're
I
going
would
to throw
not.
it. And he gets it out. He's going to throw it high, and what a hit there by Hanson. That's close to being a penalty. But
the ball was over
high.
the top.
The ball was high.
Ball was high.
That was close. That was close. Hanson, though,
Is that
with the hit on Whitling. And
that's
so
Smith over on the other side over there?
3rd and 11. I think it was Smith.
I think he was trying to hide on that one. But you can't.
I'm guessing he's probably getting some earful over there.
You can't let that guy. You can't let Whitling.
3rd and 11, and now Hanson he's
back to a
one-on-one.
safety play here. Back to a safety. There
Looking
he is
to
again.
throw,
Slant.
and he's almost picked off. Number 24. Great read there by Brandon Bryn, and he almost had an interception. That would have been a pick 6.
Yeah, but that quick slant.
So now 4th and 11, and let's see what TMP does. I mean, yeah, you got to punt this, right? You got to pin them deep.
You would think so. And Whitling's a great kicker here.
Yeah.
So for Whitling, put it high in the air,
Yep.
and
they looks like Plainville may be trying to nope. Yep, they are going to try to come out to this Hanson off the edge, and it's a low punt.
No. Sorry.
It's going to go at the 10-yard line or 20-yard line, and boy, Hanson timed that just perfect and came in and rushed that punt by Whitling. And boy, I tell you what, TMP has kind of
they went conservative
early.
You know,
now let's see.
It's their game to lose right now.
20-13 our score.
I just think that whole series and the series before was played not to lose. So, but right now, this is for the bag of chips. This is for the game here.
Hamilton out of the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Warner the lone setback. And a give to Warner up the middle. He shakes a tackle or 2.
They're trying to strip.
Still on his feet and gets down close to the first down, 29-yard line. Good tough run there by Warner.
They're trying to lay on him a little bit and keep him on the ground and let that clock run.
TMP has come up with a couple of strip fumble recoveries. So,
well, instead of a tackle, I couldn't tell which one was on top, but he was trying to get inside.
So 2nd down and 1. Just right at 7 minutes to play in this ball game. Boy, it's a good one. Coming right down to the end.
I haven't seen
2
this
tights, yeah. One time before, that's when he threw the interception. Looking to go deep. He's got Crom.
Oh,
nice
what a
job
play
by Lance Lang coming over the top.
Wow.
Yeah, even the Plainville coaches gave him a little high five. That was
that was a great play.
Good throw there by Hamilton.
It was on the money.
Yep. And
he misses. That's a touchdown.
Lang comes, just gets his fingertips on that ball and knocks it away. So 3rd down and 1 now from the 29.
You got to get that
receivers
first.
here.
You've got to get
a lot
the
of
first.
room up top. That receiver, you just
got to get that first.
And there's Warner up the middle. Got some room. 35-40, 45-50. Big run there by Warner, and now they've got a little bit momentum going. We got the crowd up on their feet, so
let's go, guys.
Yep, coming down to the end here. Just now,
both teams here.
Yeah, it's going to see who's going to step up and make a play. All the momentum now has swung back in Plainville's.
Looked like TMP was going to try and bring some size on that inner line.
Yep.
They've got Kendall Walker, a freshman up front there.
So 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Called the 49. Hamilton on the quarterback sweep, going to cut up the middle and get maybe a couple yards. Good tackle there by Seib and by Michael Hale as well. Okay, give a yard maybe. 1st down. It looks like Warner is. That was Warner bent over. He
took a shot. There was 3 guys on him. TMP, really, honestly, I see 2 guys that are freshmen right up the gut.
Yep. They got 3 freshmen playing on that defense.
Look at this.
Here comes the pressure, and Hamilton unable to escape it, and Seib with the tackle. Boy, they sold out on that blitz. So 3rd down and 12 now for the Cardinals.
When you haven't shown much else, it's tough to do.
So 5:20 left in this fourth quarter. 20-13 our score. TMP with the lead. Plainville with the ball right around midfield. 3rd down and 13.
If I'm TMP, I come again. I just come again.
Yeah, they've been sending 6, 7 a time. Looks like they're bringing more off the edge. Yeah, both outside backers are coming. And yep, Plainville was trying to draw them off, but they're going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
A special thanks to the Game Time Full Season Boosters, professional fire equipment and Studer contractors. You are an important sponsor of the Nex-Tech Game Time broadcast. Wishing all Cardinal athletes a successful season both on and off the field from Wilkins Manufacturing, H&C Oil Operating, and First State Bank of Plainville. They're proud supporters of the Plainville Cardinals.
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Nex-Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected. Try us for 30 days, risk-free.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Big 3rd down coming up for the Cardinals. 3rd down and 13. 4:50 remaining in this ball game. TMP with the lead, 20-13. We're at the 47-yard line of Plainville. And Ivan, what do you call here? They've been able to hit a couple passes over the top.
I'll be honest with you, I just don't know. I just don't know. But what I do know, this is 4-down territory now.
So 3 receivers to the right for Hamilton. Warner the lone setback. And now motion in by Bren, and let's see what.
Maybe
a lot of room.
Deep. Maybe he goes deep.
They're going to throw it. Hamilton under pressure. There's a screen, and it was read perfectly by the Monarchs. That is number 65, Michael Hale, read that from the start and made a nice interception.
Just stayed there.
Yeah, he's seen it.
Yep.
Seen it from the start. They're trying to get a screen in there to Warner, and boy, Hale read that from the beginning. Nice play there by the linebacker.
Did a great job reading that play. Just stayed there, and he caught it.
Yeah, he caught it.
You know, a big lineman,
Yeah. So 4:42 left now, and this game's not over yet. Plainville, no timeouts remaining, though. So back to the I formation now.
The thing about it is, if they give it to you, take it.
Yeah. And going to give to the fullback side, and he's across the 30 down to the 27-yard line. Give him 4 yards on 1st down.
Now for TMP, you let that play clock go all the way down to,
well, Plainville can't stop that, so.
Till the guy starts counting to let you know.
So 2nd down and 7 now, 4:10 left. I formation again for Harris. Seib laying in the I formation. Give the Seib up the middle again, and he's met there by Dakota Yost. Brings him back. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 7.
Well, here's the thing. Even if they don't gain another yard, I still think he could hit a field goal from this.
Yeah, he could. Yeah.
The way he's looked in
45-yard field goal probably. So 3rd down, 7 for the Monarch.
Wherever Wentling goes, I would not let him out of my sight. Did she bring you a coat?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. That's nice.
Hey, I'm telling you, look at that, how far they're off on him over there.
And a give to Lang, the second man through, and he's going to be close to the 1st down, almost stripped the ball away.
I don't think he got it.
It's going to be at the 18.
22.
22, sorry. Going the other way. I'm trying to get my coat on. I don't know.
This might be just a go up quick snap,
fourth
put him
and-
under center, and just try to drive it.
4th and a long 2. Just outside the 22-yard line. They got to get to the 20-yard line. So we'll see. This is a.
I'd put my big hoss right over the top of that center.
There's a big play on defense. This is the ball game for Plainville. 2:35 remaining in this game.
I would look for Harris just to keep it.
I formation for
Try to make
the
him
Monarch.
jump.
Yep. Here they go. They're going to count down at the play clock, and they're going to call a timeout. But like you said, it's going to be field goal time. Windling has shown a leg tonight.
Whitling might have said that going over to Coach Harris, but I don't think he's seeing it right now.
I mean, it's a 40-yard kick. It's not not something to.
Well, it's not a chip shot for high
no.
school here, but and it's from the right hash mark. So,
So big play. I mean, if you're TMP, if you get stopped, Plainville's got to go 80 yards.
well,
with no timeouts left.
Get your guys know it could be a long cadence snap count. You know, some hard count goes on.
So interesting call. But if you kick the field goal and miss it, that puts Plainville.
I don't think they're kicking a field goal. This is
the time where you tell your players, if you're TMP, all right,
well,
if you want this game, let's go. We got 2 yards. Let's go get it.
This is all summer lifting weights and working out, doing those things for this moment in this game.
Yep. Harris under center.
And for Plainville, they have to stop them here.
Seib and Lang in the I formation set. There's a snap, and it's a give. Oh, Harris is going to take it, and he's stopped there by Yost. The big man up front didn't buy the fake and makes the tackle on Harris. What a play by Dakota Yost.
Wow.
He was not fooled at
Where
all.
was he set? Wasn't he on the inside?
Yeah, he's a D tackle.
Yeah.
What a play.
Hoochie
And
mama.
Plainville is still in this ballgame. 2:19 left. No timeouts remaining, though, for the Cardinals.
Well, here's the thing. You got to do something you haven't done well all night, and that's throw. And they're going to
I don't know why this inside guy is just uncovered, really. Looking to throw. Hamilton hits the inside, but, boy, that's just.
And that's tough to do, those 2-yard completions and try to go anywhere with it.
Well, 2:15 remaining. You don't have any timeouts, so.
Well, it'll stop there because it hit the ground, but
second down and 10 for Plainville. They've had their opportunities here in the second half. Interceptions and penalties have really done them in, but they get one last chance. 2:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. 20-13 our score.
They're coming.
Here comes Seib, and he gets to Hamilton. Boy, just.
But he had a receiver open on the inside.
Hamilton couldn't pull that trigger. Takes the sack down back to the 15-yard line. So third down 17. Under 2 minutes to play. And this is where you got to get your play right if you're the Cardinals. 3 receivers to the left for Hamilton. Warner the lone setback.
Now TMP's kind of spread out a little bit.
They're going to
try to play prevent. They got to go 20 yards there basically for a first down.
Hamilton looking, still looking. On his feet, throws across the middle, and it's out of bounds. Incomplete. Will bring up fourth down, and Hamilton's hurt. And there's a flag now. Is it going to be intentional grounding?
There was a receiver, but he was another. He was another 8 yards out.
Hamilton's slow to get up. It got deadly silent here. We're waiting for this call.
Well, did he get hit out of bounds?
I don't know what the call's going to be. 1:29 left.
I think
in the fourth quarter.
Either side is not breathing right now.
Yeah. We're going to wait to see what this call is. And I think it's going to be intentional grounding.
Wow.
They're going to bring the ball back. Back to the 5. Well,
TMP's all jacked. They got the game in hand here.
so 4th down and a mile. And is it illegal man downfield, or I didn't catch that?
I have no idea. I wasn't looking
don't
at the
know what
Whitehead. I
that-
didn't watch the signal.
So 4th down, a country mile for Plainville. 1:29 left. This is their last shot. At the 5-yard line, Hamilton dropped back, looking to throw, goes over the top, and broken up by Whitling. He did have a receiver out there, but Whitling comes up with the pass breakup, and TMP takes over 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line. Couple knees here, Ivan, and they'll be out.
The gal can move to the microphone.
Yeah.
She's going to start singing. So
what a ball game we had here tonight. Another game. Boy, the 2 MCL contests that we've done this year have just been whales of ball games.
right, but Plainville's offense.
Yeah.
Plainville's offense, and then some penalties has been tough on them. So
Penalties, interceptions have just.
I don't think they're going to go for a knee here,
No?
my friend. I think they're.
Well, it's interesting.
They might run, but I don't think they'll pass.
And there's Harris just up the middle, down to the 4-yard line. And really, Plainville's done a good job of, containing Harris. He did get a touchdown run, but for most part, they've kept him contained.
Yeah, and but there were some big plays. Just the interception and so
Both interceptions.
Yeah.
In the second half were big. And there's the knee by Harris, and that should do it here.
But I've always said if you're forced to do things that you're not good at, you're going to run into trouble. So
what a ball game here from Plainville as the time ticks away. Going to do one more kneel for Harris, and the Monarchs will have this in hand. So a big win for TMP. They go on the road in conference play and get the win here from Plainville. TMP, your winners, 20-13. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap up this ball game and wrap up the scores from around the area. So stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
It's time to grab the new school supplies, fill the backpacks, and celebrate the memories of a new school year. Let Nex-Tech be your solution of reliability and experience the difference a true local company can provide this school year with half price for 6 months. That's right. Add phone, internet, or TV now and enjoy half price for 6 months. Experience more and live better this school year with Nex-Tech. Visit nex-tech.com/deals today.
At Next Generation, we're working to keep kids local, and you can help. Your gift of any amount provides opportunities for high school and college students to experience local careers with local businesses right here at home.
Opportunities for paid internships that teach students about their local community and prepare them with hands-on job skills now, so they are ready to remain local for the future.
Like me in Plainville.
Like me in Phillipsburg.
Students like me in Waukene.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45, featuring the coaches' interviews. All this live action is brought to you in part by Rogers & Associates, Mapes & Miller, AquaShield Roofing and Construction, Redeem Designs, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where we've seen just a one heck of a ball game here, Ivan. The TMP Monarchs come into Plainville, and they come away with a win, 20-13 over the Cardinals. And a good performance by TMP, and Plainville maybe shoot themselves a little bit in the foot.
Yeah, a little bit, but you got to look at TMP here. I think they haven't beat Plainville in 6 tries.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, ever since they joined the MCL, they haven't.
This was
beat
a
them.
big game for those guys, and they played well. I thought they got conservative the last couple series, but playing not to lose. But it worked out.
So the first half, Kate Harris had a touchdown run. Jace Whitling had 2 31-yard field goals. In the second half for the Monarchs, Bryce Seib with a big interception return for a score, and that was the difference in the ball game. For the Cardinals, Ethan Hamilton had 2 touchdown throws on the evening, one to Parker Krob and the other one to Ben Hansen. But late in the game, the Cardinals just couldn't find any rhythm on offense, and TMP's defense was strong tonight, and they held them.
Yeah, and here's the thing also, too, is what we saw, what Plainville didn't do, what TMP had, 4 or 5 different offensive sets that they came out and did. And I think it's always great when things aren't working, you can reach in your pocket and do something else. Now Plainville, they pretty much stayed in that the widespread, and it just didn't play tonight well. So
TMP moves to 2-1 on the year. Plainville will drop to 1-2. We'll take a look at the scores here on the Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard from the games around in the area. And Garden City and Dodge City in a fight there, 14-8 Garden. Hayes,
God, I thought Hayes was looking to do better than that.
Well, and Liberal
2 touchdowns. Liberal was 0-2.
They were 0-2. They lost a good one.
Yeah, you give that to me?
I'll give you that one.
All right.
McPherson pulling away from Great Bend.
That's about like Hayes High last week.
Colby and Ulysses in a dogfight there, 8-7. Ulysses with the lead. Junction
Scott
City
and Cimarron.
Yeah,
Double
still score. Yeah, scoreless. Fourth quarter. A lot of defense there. Hugoton all over Guyman, Oklahoma. Norton 28-0 in Russell, and that may. St. John's though now is taking the lead over Thunder Ridge, 21-18 in that fourth quarter of that ball game. Beloit gets their first win of the year, 36-7 against Concordia. Southeast of Saline was on top of Ellsworth at halftime, 34-0. Republic County taking the lead back from Minneapolis, 14-12. We'll see Minneapolis next week. They travel to Norton to take on the Blue Jays. That will be our game of the week.
Petersburg got a big win tonight.
Yeah, and Phillipsburg is 1 point away from being 3-0 on the year. So
correct.
Big win over Ellis. Our score 20-13. Smith Center, they must have eased up second half. They only scored they scored 1 touchdown in the second half. They kind of
Ellenwood. The thing about Ellenwood was they were 11-man, then they went to 8-man for a couple 2-3 years, and they're back at 11-man this year. So
Oakley with a good lead over El Saline. That was I think Oakley's for real. They'll move to 3-0 on the year.
They got a great tailback. So.
Yep. And Hoisington, another strong team by the Cardinals there. They were a couple seconds away from being in the state title game last year. 10-point lead over Halstead in the fourth quarter. And then Hoxie all over Tri-Plains Brewster, 52-6.
Great reading.
Hey, no problem. Wamego over Clay Center. Wichita County, Leota,
smoked them.
They're loaded again. Hill City down a little bit tonight, but
look at Logan Palco over Lincoln.
Yeah.
I wonder if they played at the sticker patch this week.
I don't know. Well, it's been a while since we've been there, but Logan Palco has got a good squad this year.
We've got great stories from being at the sticker patch. That was awesome.
Central Plains all over Otis Bison, 46-0.
Our man Paxton got beat up a little bit.
Yeah, that's the second week in a row. Trigo's taken
and Osborne.
Oh, yeah.
I was wrong.
You were wrong, but
I think they're going to be 1-2 now.
yeah, I think you're right. Lakeside up big on Osborne.
And that's honestly, that's a big game because that's that's Osborne County and all that. So Lakeside, Osborne, that's a county kind of game there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's. But Lakeside getting the best of Osborne, 30-14 there in the fourth quarter. So that is our scores recap from around the area on the Nex-Tech wireless scoreboard. And like I said, Ivan, next week Minneapolis will travel to Norton. That's our game of the week. We'll be back in Norton for our second game there.
Yes,
this
your
year.
hometown.
So, yep. But that'll wrap up for tonight. 20-13 TMP with the win over Plainville. Thanks for tuning in. You've been watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.